Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna roll a d8 and get us a voluntold. It is a 7, which means Riley, you get to give us a recap.
This is the easiest one to recap ever.
Nuh-uh.
We said goodbye to Ren, and that was basically it.
Gonna need you to
GG.
try a little harder.
So that could have been accurate in multiple ways.
Riley got the recap.
Yeah.
Does he get inspiration for that, DM?
No. But also he has to try a little bit harder.
We kind of regrouped on the battlefield. The queens were like, "You guys did dope. All that really remains is taking care of Luther's rifts.
Yeah. Yep.
We want to get you some stuff.
Yeah.
We thought about the stuff, and then we moved on from the stuff. We went to the casino where Willa and Kinfath got blasted, but Kinfath was able to withstand his integrity from failing. Willa got to go to a really nice bed. That was cool. Kaelinor and Asriel had a conversation. I think Kinfath won money.
I think he ended up even on the night, if I remember.
Was it even?
Yeah.
Only because
right.
you lost a lot and then won it. You were half right.
Yes. Maeve was dancing on the dance floor like a baddie. And then started flying everywhere. Which was cool. Not flying, actually. It was like floating really slowly.
Yeah.
And then we all went to bed. We woke up. And then we said goodbye to Ren. After deciding what we were going to do. And then we ended the session.
I will allow you to add +2 to one of your rolls tonight at your decision.
Nice.
So a couple other major things that happened. Ren was dead at the beginning of that session. And
that was last session?
Yeah, Vesper, in a desperate attempt to revivify him, used his old crystal in the way that he had before. And a few things happened in that moment. Ren was flanked by Meldrain and stood before death and was told to judge himself. But in the midst of that, Vesper was speaking with life and seemingly made a deal to serve in a more active way in order to bring Ren back. Ren walked back through a portal and was resurrected. And then a couple other things that happened throughout the session. Vesper took a tooth from Luther to determine who he was. And Maeve and Kinfath had a heart-to-heart where Maeve finally told him about dusting him in a nightmare. And I don't think any other. I might be missing some, but I think that's all the major things. But then yes, flying about, getting drunk, being raucous, then heart-to-hearts between Asriel and Kaelinor. Oh, about escaping death. Or no, Ren and Kaelinor. But yeah, about escaping death. And then yes, you said goodbye to Ren. Walked your way out of the dark forest and to the north, on your way to Merenlenor, and that is where we find you now. You have just exited the dark forest, and you see a massive, clear, glassy wall is shooting straight up into the sky, just a few hundred yards away from you. you've just been through a lot, but you've also just had a good time and relaxed and celebrated. And now you just know you need to clean up whatever's left. So as you are walking along, does anyone want to have any conversations before you make it to the rift? To the fracture. The fracture.
That GTA meme. Ah, shit.
By the end of this, we're gonna gaslight Foster into just renaming them.
Yep.
It'll happen.
Foster, can you remind me real quick, if you
I sure can
remember,
try.
between Maeve and I, did one of us remember and the other didn't? Or did we both? I remembered, right?
Kinfeth remembers, yeah.
That's
Maeve
what
does
I
not.
thought. That's what I
will
thought.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna. Yeah. I have nothing to say then at the moment.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk up to Luke and punch him in the leg because I'm short.
Oh,
And,
why?
I just wanted to request that you stay close to me as we go in here. You know.
Sure. Although have you been to Marenlinor before with her?
I've been passing mostly. Yeah, the place is pretty shitty. There's a lot of good stuff to steal if you can get your hands on it, though.
Yeah, it wasn't a great place to be born. I'll tell you that much.
What about it in particular?
Well, if you're not highborn or even what you would call the next thing beneath that of a low highborn, which I always thought was ridiculous, then your chances of climbing the ladders are not very high. So that's why we moved to Soul City when I was just a kid.
How old were you when you moved?
Oh, maybe early teens, between 12, 14.
What did your parents do while you guys lived here at home?
Well, they were farmhands in Marinlinor, if that's what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like. It sounds very not fitting for these nobles, I guess.
There's actually an entire monopoly on the agriculture system.
Hi, you're also in here. Yes. No,
I figured we were walking with a group. If this is
It's a
happening,
very
I was
small
just-
group of people. Yeah, we can hear your conversation. I'm already halfway to being highborn at this point.
I didn't know you were born in Lenore.
Indeed. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite place to live, nor my parents.
You were in the Feywilds for a time, right?
I was, briefly.
How long were you in the Feywilds? Or I guess more specifically, what I'm getting to is how old are you?
Let me do some math real quick.
What are those fucking the things that move the things?
An abacus.
Texas Instrument abacus? Yes.
It would be Londonian abacus.
So, wait. Because this man time traveled.
Kinfath and I are passing blunts around, and once we get to the rift, I'm going to use the sesh to try to get a bonus going into it, not knowing what we're going to need.
With the time travel in Feywilds, if it's easier to give a birth year, then do the math.
Right. He was born in 860.
Oh, whoa.
Damn, Grandpa. I don't know really how old that is.
That's, I mean, not insanely old, but pretty old for us. Because we're still in 1100, right, Foster?
Mhm.
Okay.
But he says that then. I was born in the year 860, although I have been much like you through a few extra 100 years.
Wait, fuck. Now I have to do my own math. 860, current year is 11.
He's 240, right? Is my math right on that?
Well, if he's got the extra in less time.
Not counting the extra years. 240.
Yes. He was born 240 years ago in your time, but is biologically several hundred years older.
Yeah, so you were born not too long after me.
I suppose not.
Old parts.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I am concerned about heading back in here. It's well, I don't expect it to be pleasant for most of you.
Yeah. Hey, Finnan. What the fuck
Yeah.
are we even gonna? What the fuck? Is even sorry. Wow. What are we going in here for?
Well, the my kidnapped posse of children before
Right. So we go in there
the
and we
big
grab every
fracture.
kid we see,
Yeah, we can.
and
yeah.
we get out.
But I don't know if they'll be here during the shiny bullshit.
Oh. Oh. Yeah,
So we gotta
probably
do
not.
that first. Yeah.
Okay, good, because I didn't want to kidnap that many people. I have trauma with kidnapping and children and things like that, Luke.
We've seen it.
Oh, yeah, right.
I hate it when children sing.
They are also part of a choir that I
That just
created.
now happened.
Canon.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. Pause. Pause.
No.
Sorry, if Luke wants to continue talking, he can.
no, you go ahead.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I need to find it in my notes.
I get the blunt back out and pass it to Kaylin.
That's a potion.
It was a dude, right? Aren't those dice cool? It was a
That's
9,
sick.
not a 20.
Hmm.
So no Riz, but we're
So-
blasted.
Yeah.
Great.
So we're just
Evan loves being handed a blunt. Keelan or probably less so.
He's
I
gotten
wanna
used to it at this point.
Respectfully will accept.
There's a bong in the curiosity art.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready to roleplay.
Go ahead. Yep.
I would like to. Willow will swing around the group to wherever Kaelanor is at, and also punch you in the leg.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah, roll to hit me, bitch.
No.
I'm resisting this attack.
It's an object interaction.
Even if that's
Fine,
it.
you hit me. You
That's
hit me.
it.
Fine. It's
Nope.
fine.
No, that's initiative. Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
don't roll initiative.
That's initiative.
Why are you? What do you?
Just roll the hit.
This is the
Rolling with
longest
advantage,
sequence for an I don't know what's happening so far I've ever seen. Pause the session for 45
Why
seconds.
my total's not showing up, man? It's so annoying. Is that a
Mine
setting?
hasn't been either. I don't know why that is.
If you click the full list, it pops up. But you rolled a 13, which is way below my AC.
I hate you anyway. Hey, Kaelanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Question. In our travels as of late, I've come across a name. Does Ripplemere ring any bells to you? I believe it to be a location somewhere.
Is this a place I have heard of? DM / history check.
History.
I can almost guarantee no, but I will allow you to make one, and if you nat 20 it, then you know about it.
Logically, on this
So-
continent, our
Whoa,
information
what?
is limited.
Here's the thing. I have a banked guaranteed nat 20 from that last recap I did.
Is this
Will
what
you
you
use
prefer to
it?
use it?
So
If you want to use it for this, you can.
respectfully, give me all the deets.
Okay, well, it's not a lot of
Yeah.
deeds that
That's-
you know. You just know about it.
Sure.
So you have heard the name Ripplemere once. A long time ago on one of your expeditions, the name reached you on the southern shores of. Now I can't remember what's on the bottom of over there. Hold on.
The bottom of over
South
there.
Green.
The bottom of
Nope, wrong one. No, wait, fuck. These are the same thing. Here it is. Okay. On the shores of Palin, which is a frosty town. You were down there on an expedition, and you heard that name only once. It was in reference to some island that a drunkard was trying to convince everybody was real.
Great.
We're going to Easter Island to find Tiny Rileys.
I've heard that name before, but not from a place of confident information. Where did you hear that name?
Are you're fucking serious? Like, let's.
W-
Wow.
A long time ago.
I thought for
No
sure
way.
you wouldn't have heard about this. Interesting. Do you remember that rift we went into, or the fracture we went into with that whole like war going on and the trenches and stuff, and
Absolutely.
I came across a woman down in the trenches who was surprised to see me, and I came to the conclusion that Ripplemere is like where I should have been before that time, I think.
Okay. You should have. What do you mean? by
Well,
that?
I couldn't ask a lot of questions because I was running for my life and we were dying, and
Yeah, those guys were not winning that war.
I've been looking around the world for supposedly where I'm supposed to be. And so I know you kind of have this cool map of yours, and I thought it would be worth asking. And if you've heard of it before, then that is interesting.
Unfortunately, my maps won't help you there. One is just a map of this place, and another is merely a reflection of my own recollection. I don't know the location of this place. I heard a drunk man rambling about it. Probably 100 years ago or more. So it's not much of a direction, but it was supposed to be an island, if that helps.
It's nice to feel a little less crazy. I suppose, if you could just kind of keep your ear out, if you come across it again or something.
Sure.
Cool.
And,
That's all.
Well, if push comes to shove, we've got a boat and a crew. So
That is very true. Though, Narmadar is still my need to go to. So,
well, we We have quite the chore list. I'll assure you we'll
We
do
do.
it all.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. That's just kind of comforting to know that I'm that someone else has at least heard the name. So, okay, cool. Thanks for the talk.
Sure. Anytime.
I'll kind of meander back to Luke's side and yeah.
Cool. Anybody else want to have any conversations before you reach the fracture?
Nor.
All right. You make your way across these lush green fields that have like the little, I don't know what they're called. There's almost little weed flowers that flowers that are weeds that have the little puffy white tip on top, that are supposedly edible. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, lots of those. Not dandelions. Like, I'll
Cotton
figure it out
balls?
later.
The cotton, like
Cotton.
Hold
pollen?
on. Now I have
pollen?
to look it up. All right, hold on.
Is it pollen?
Not
Pollen.
pollen. Pollen is a byproduct of plant.
Nightshade?
It's not a plant itself.
That's-
I think it's nightshade.
some tea out of that.
I was gonna say I had nightshade tea one time.
Yeah, definitely. What's these? I have to figure out what these are. I found a picture of it.
These nuts.
Yes.
All of that set up. For
Lots
the
of those.
scientist.
Oh, clover.
Are those clover flowers?
I'm pretty sure those are clovers. Pretty sure. Could be
Oh,
wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
'Cause that-
there's lots of those. And it's midday, so the sun is bright and shiny, and it's a wonderful little trek. And then you find yourself at the wall of the fracture, where you see Matut pull out a little blanket that he's been carrying in a bag. He sits down and pulls out a basket, sets down Terry, and starts to have a picnic. And it's just like, I will see you guys on the other side.
Oh yeah.
I can't go in there.
Why can't?
Use them.
We
I don't
only
have a ring.
Why did you
Hey,
get on
you
the
guys have
boat?
this. Like, well, to be honest, I didn't really understand like the whole deal you were doing until like after I was on the boat. So I just wanted to like know you and love you as a brother.
Yeah, man. Okay, let me know if our spiritual parents try to kill you while we're gone.
Oh, yeah, that's like a thing that could happen, but I will let you know.
Yeah, anyway, I talked. Anyway, bye.
Terry, are you good out here?
I'm chilling, brother.
Keep
Sorry
me
I
safe, all right,
smoked
Terry?
your kind. Love you.
Hey,
Is Luke,
Matu, where do you keep that crack? Anyway.
That was
pull out a
me that
pipe.
had that.
is Luke trying to come into the fracture with us?
We don't have a ring for him, do we?
We have one extra,
Yeah,
but we've
one
been using it to
extra,
get
yeah.
Luther's out.
Oh,
He,
well,
give
then-
it to him.
He is able to come in on his own. He has his own little bauble that he used to exit the one
Oh
last time.
yeah, dudes, this
Oh,
guy is
right.
the guy. Who are we
forgot
talking
about
to,
the
by the way?
I mean, Luke is postured to walk in with you if you guys don't stop him.
I don't give a shit if you don't.
I told him to stay close to me.
Okay, well, it's the wolf.
Going in?
All right, you step in. As you step in, you are in a grand, elven city. It is slightly less adorned than you are perhaps used to if you've been there recently.
We have.
Which, well, I mean, Azrael may have. But what you notice is that, unlike what you would have seen from the outside, you see massive walls sort of surrounding this city in a way that, like, if these two circles were like almost lined up, the fracture let you in on this side of the wall, but then through most of it, like spreading out from that inner wall, you see massive stone walls like surrounding the city, if that makes sense. Walls that are not there today. But you see a massive wall, and then you can probably even see beyond that, a few hundred yards beyond that, are flags seemingly placed on another wall in the distance. But the city itself is quite lively. You see the people in here going about their business. Many of them are wearing fine robes. Even those that you might consider common folk are wearing relatively nice clothing and are hands together, perfect posture, chin up, walking around this place. It is mostly constructed of white marble, and there are hanging gardens everywhere, and a canal that goes right through the middle of the city. This is a beautiful place. And then in the distance, actually, I want anybody who wants to give me a perception check.
Sure.
Jesus.
Wow, good rolls here.
What the fuck?
I don't know which one is mine.
Yeah, I had to go to the thing. Oh, I got a 24.
Wait,
I got a 19.
What did I? Is mine cocked?
Wait, why is it?
someone
Also, I
roll with
can't.
Rolling-
advantage.
It's
why is-
rolling 2 dice on
Two.
all the dice rolls for some reason, but it's only taking 1.
Yeah, my other one was way fucking better.
I
It
don't
was
know
like a
what's happening.
19 plus 13 is a total 19. That's not true.
I'm breaking out the physical dice.
Whatever you gotta do. Those of you who did roll,
I got an
I
18.
didn't see a roll from Willa or from Azrael, but
Well, I got an 8.
I got an 8.
okay. Not Willa, but then everybody else
I'm short.
would hear off in the distance like a shrieking of some great demonic beast followed by an explosion.
Oh,
None of the townsfolk even flinch. They just keep going about their business.
Oh,
You find yourselves specifically on a stone path just on one side of a stone bridge that you see several market stands at and several people walking across. And the bridge seems to be hanging over a sort of a large gap where things have been stacked on top of each other, and there's a canal going through the bottom. So this canal is probably 30 to 40 feet down, and there are other rows of people and stands beneath where you are along that track.
Cool.
What would you all like to do?
I would stop someone. Not like halt, but I'd be like, excuse me, what was that shrieking sound just now? Would they talk to me? I'm a bugbear.
Could you make me a persuasion check?
Yeah, well,
We're gonna fit in here just fine.
yeah, 0.
0. This person not only with a 0, I think not only doesn't say anything to you because ew, and turns away and walks the other way.
Hey, Kinfath. Actually, everybody, come here for a second, if you wouldn't mind. I'm sure nothing about this city has changed, unfortunately. We might have better luck with people, Kinfath, if we look the part. And I'd like to cast Seeming on every individual in the group to make everyone appear as a high elf. And that also changes physical appearance of clothing, items, and stuff. And so I would kind of imagine a pretty muted garb, probably a little more formal than what I'm seeing in the fields, but I probably wouldn't try to stray too far just because I don't know what other people might be wearing.
Sure. Yeah, that's sick.
I want to go back to the same guy.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, he has stopped just a dozen feet down the line at some fruit stand.
This time I will say, excuse me, good sir. That horrible screeching of which we just were graced upon our magnificent pointed ears. What might that be?
Oh,
As I gesture to my
my good boy, I do believe that was the sound of a chain devil being slain by our defenses.
a chain devil in this year of our Lord.
In this year of our Lord 850.
In this year of our Lord, aren't we past chain devils these days?
I can't believe they're still trying to ransack us. Ah!
Thank you, good sir. Thank you. And I will return to the group. That
By the time
fucking
you get back
dickhead.
to us, having heard that conversation, Vesper's gonna be like practicing.
Who in our party is a naturally
Is what?
a high elf naturally?
Me and Azrael.
Yes.
I will. Was it Azrael that casted that spell?
Because maybe
Yes.
you're Wood Elf, right?
I'd lean over to Ren or Azrael and I'd go, "Was that good?"
It was far too good. Yes, actually. Keep it up.
Confeth nods his head and takes a note on a piece of paper that doesn't exist.
Hell yeah. Beyond this bridge, I will say you see a large city. Many places to go, but you do see kind of 4 major quadrants of the city that seem to have been sanctioned off, if you will, in their own sort of segregatory ways. And you see in some areas that the roofs of these places are in green, and in some of them they're in red, and some are in blue, and some are in purple. And they all seem to be grouped in those ways. What would you like to do with that information and your new information? Of what year it is? I guess, what do you do next?
What is the plan, guys? Do we want to split up, or do we want to?
Expletive.
I think we're
Any
kidnapping
recommendations? No.
children. Sorry, I
Foster,
think we're
I'm-
kidnapping children.
I'm struggling here to find the math that we did at one point. I'm looking for my birth year.
Oh, yep. You are. Hold on. This is recent. You would be 65 in this year, meaning you were born in 785.
I'm gonna add that to my sheet notes. Because I remember we had to do the math with the timey-wimey bullshit.
Hmm.
Well, I think I might go home.
We just got here.
Right, I think. There's not much to be done out here. This is. Well, on the other side of this wall, there's a war happening. The Infernal War.
Oh,
Fun time that was. But in there, those houses, the roofs, you see, believe those are the family estates, if my memory serves me correctly.
Do you belong to one of the states?
Yes, unfortunately. The four families that basically ruled the town at this point live in each of those.
Are you friends with any of them?
Kinfeth, one of them is my family.
Think it's wise to go there while time traveling?
Absolutely not. I imagine that I'll look exactly like my father, but, you know, the mask.
Do any of them kidnap children?
Vesper? What?
Wrong
Oh,
time
no.
period.
What are you talking
Right.
about kidnapping children for?
Well, that would be after.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's why
trying
we
to
have
stick to
kill-
the plan.
We have to
Why are
kill
you
Luther
trying to-
first.
Why are you trying to kidnap children? Can you please explain
With
that?
bright
Trying
red
to find
eyes.
kidnapped children.
With bright red eyes, Vesper comes up to Kaelinor. I'm trying to stick to the mission.
Kinfeth will walk up to Vesper. My good sir. These children that we seek are simply upon a different timeline.
So they're not.
Oh wait,
well,
you're
they
Vesper.
wouldn't be
Fuck.
children anymore.
Vesper, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
This city has enough issues. We probably don't need to throw that on the plate yet. Kinfeth, to answer your question more directly, the four families don't act like they hate each other, but they sort of do. But they're friendly to each other in public.
Which one do you think would be most likely to harbor Luther? Well, you don't know Luther. Which one is the most susceptible to charm? I suppose.
What do you mean?
Why don't we ask the
Luther-
dude who's here? Who's that guy?
I'll look at Luther.
That's Luke.
I'll look at Luke.
But I couldn't say, but if it were me, I would. Well, to be honest, probably be arrested rather quickly based on what I have seen of my previous track records.
Good point. So
That-
is it?
It's a
Sorry,
great point. I bet the Luther we're looking for doesn't look like Luther, and we don't look like us.
No, we've actually got about 7 hours and 50-ish minutes, by my guess, left with that spell. So we might want to head that direction while we can.
Lead on.
And I'll lead.
Where are you leading to?
Walkity walk, walk, walk. Into the second wall, towards the second wall, the inner wall.
That family name. Walkity walk, walk, walk.
I hate
Oh,
those
sure. So
guys.
you are within both walls at this point.
Oh, I thought we were in between.
They're in the walls.
So, off the table, I don't know which color is white for. I'm gonna imagine
Dibs on
blue.
purple.
So, I'm gonna head towards the blue house.
Fuck.
Cool.
Would be the blue house, wouldn't you?
You head to sort of the blue quadrant of the city, and there's many blue roofed buildings, but there is one quite large blue roofed building that stands dwarving the rest. This massive mansion, and actually, Zach, why don't you go ahead and tell me what the Zelantris estate looks like?
We've been there
Sick.
before, right?
One time,
Mhm.
yes.
As players.
When you killed your brother?
So, a good deal of the property is garden. You got to imagine like the Game of Thrones, like over the top, walkable path, and like benches and ponds and
Mhm,
like random fucking arches that nobody actually appreciates, but are there because they belong in the setting. Anyway, there's like a bunch of garden, okay? And I imagine you gotta imagine like the Greek ivory columns kind of holding a lot of the structure. But the windows are kind of like a brass color, but they're kind of lined or there's a word for it in architecture that I don't know.
Patina?
I don't know what that means, so I'll say it. That's what I'm talking about. But the windows got like this brassy look, but there's a lot of white and blue.
Oh. He knows.
They are in
There's
the
a
walls.
particular emphasis on the plants, and that I imagine there's ivy growing up the building, and there's plenty of flowers lining the building. As my mother always appreciated gardening.
I have a
Oh
question.
damn.
Hmm.
Oh fuck. Oh damn.
Oh fuck, oh damn indeed.
Callum's gonna make a your mom joke, like he doesn't know why, and he's gonna be like, "Dude, that guy's a mom." What?
Go ahead, Ivy.
Did that disguise thing make Willa tall, or is she still short and just?
I can make her a foot taller. I can change appearance by a single foot, height
So
by a foot.
still quite
That would be
short
a foot.
for.
She'd be a short elf, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
This is my servant.
Just
I'm like
Dobby.
3 foot now.
yeah.
I mean,
Still not high
kid, right?
kid.
Mm.
Dobby
Kid
the
elf.
house elf.
True.
Okay.
I want to be 7'8", if I can be a foot taller, please.
I was wondering about that, Ivy. Thank you for asking for me.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, so you
Off topic. Riley, are you eating popcorn with chopsticks right now?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, those are trainer chopsticks, if anything, but yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so you approach this massive estate, and it is gated, but you also see the gates are open. Like there's an attendant at a little gate hut, but the gates are wide open, and he sees you approach and just gives you a curt nod.
Ow.
Welcome. Are you here for the gala?
Yes.
Fantastic. They are all gathering right inside in the main courtroom.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I actually, come to think of it, I probably the mask makes this really. You know what? I'm gonna retroactively, if you're cool with it, I'm gonna make the seeming change my appearance, and I don't want to have the mask on because I think it's less sus to not have a mask and just look different altogether.
Makes sense to me.
So then I'd take the garden walk home, walk in.
Fantastic. You walk up this wide path towards these grand doors, and before you even reach the doors, they open inward and swing open as you see two servants pulling them aside, seeing you coming, and just say, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Nelerin will be around to greet everyone shortly."
Gotcha. Thank you.
Is there food?
What kind of food? Yes. Well, so as you walk in, there's just like this foyer that has like grand stairs going up the left side and a balcony overlooking this section. A nice chandelier, very nice paintings everywhere, decoration that is frankly too much, but every single piece is a statement. And then there's a hall forward, but immediately to your right are two also swung open doors. And inside there, you can hear and see many people gathering. There are tables along the walls in there that do have all sorts of food and drink in there. And you see, let me actually.
I have to piss. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
How does
For
he
your
know where
pain.
the bathroom is?
You walk in and there's many nobles and lower high class folks, all standing around in very posh suits and very fine gowns, having conversations that seemingly mean nothing but clinking their glasses and laughing anyway. What do you all do as you see this?
I can only assume that there's someone carrying a tray of drinks walking by.
Certainly, there are several folks serving.
I would take a glass and look around it. I would walk ahead of the group, grab a glass, and turn around to the group and give a bow, and start like not participating in conversations, but like walking by and being like, whoa, and clinking glasses with people that I don't know, and laughing with them as they laugh. But still
Fantastic.
keeping a serious eye on particularly Azrael and Kaelinor. To see
Sure,
what they do and where they go.
That's racist.
Know
That's
how to be
racist.
decorum.
I have a question.
Mhm.
As
Get back.
a high elf person not from this continent, is this kind of posh bullshittery something that I am familiar with, or is this like
I would say not so much. I think this is a very cultural thing to hear.
okay?
I think like your parents were well enough respected individuals that you know manners and etiquette, but not this.
Nah, dish bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably uncomfortable and doesn't know what to do.
Well, Kinfath is going about the party. What is everybody else doing in this moment?
I might spin around to the group and just say, by the way, Zalandrius is the last name. Niliren is my brother's wife. And anybody that looks important here probably is. So don't do anything stupid, please.
You say that, and Vesper has already slipped away from the group trying to copy Kinfath, and instead of doing it well, he's pretending to be a horse behind people and hitting them with the cup.
Fantastic. I need you to make me just a charisma check with it's going to be your top button up there. And what we're going to call you. And from now on, when I ask for a social roll, that is what I'm asking for. Just charisma button.
For everybody?
For everybody.
Oh, fuck.
So what number did it take? No, the other one's a
took
19.
the lower one. Well, why is it doing that?
The other one's a 19.
I see a 2, so I must unfortunately go with that.
Why is it doing that, though?
I don't know. It's being whack. Okay. You see several of these well, I'm going to say the last, I'll say 3 guys that you hit with this cup, turn around and be like, are you quite fine?
What do you think?
What
Are
the
they
hell is
homophobic,
even
Buster?
that?
Decide. Are they posh and homophobic or not? Decide
Oh,
right
surely some of them are, yeah. But yeah, he'll be like, "What the hell is?" And he's gonna just turn back around to the group. But let me actually. So Vesper is going about the party doing that. Anybody else? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to Luke.
Great.
Luke, come with me. We have some very important business to handle over there, over yonder.
Where are we? Sure.
And we will proceed to go to the food tables. And I would like to eat food.
Great. what you find on these tables is nothing like you have ever eaten. You see things like fine boiled eel on a
Croissant?
fucking other gross thing cracker. And like a bunch of fancy schmancy little amuse bouches that all of these people I'm sure would tell you they love, but are probably not the tastiest.
All right, Luke, what do you recommend?
I have never had any of this, but I had like dried beef.
I would like to grab the weirdest looking thing on the table.
Great. You pick up a small bite-sized muffin that appears to be a pure black color with a still slightly moving baby squid on top.
Hmm. uh, you know, I'll put that one back. And I think that this will be what we're doing for the time being is trying some of the food that
Sure.
may look more appetizing than that.
Okay, great. Anybody else have anything they would like to be doing for a sec?
Zach, did you hear what I'm doing, by the way? You said you stepped away.
I came back. Remind me.
I am pretending to be a party goer by clinking glasses with people that are laughing and not participating in their conversation.
You're just like walking group to group, clink. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, literally. Yes, exactly.
That's awesome. Can I scan the room for known faces?
Sure. I will have you.
Or maybe can I walk around the
investigation,
groups?
if you don't mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I walk around the groups and give an investigation?
Yeah.
Which roll did it take?
An
Probably
18.
a lower. Oh, really?
I feel like it keeps taking the lower of the two. Every
Yeah.
time I've seen double dice, it's been the lower of the two.
Yeah.
The other one was a 19.
If this
What would
is
be a
getting
27?
funky as the thing has been, I'm fine if you guys want to roll physical further than and just see how you do. You see among the groups Marivale and Joffrey Toleran. You see Felinore Vassaran, who you know to be Sly's daughter and your childhood friend. And you also see actually those are the only nobles you see here. That's what I'm going to say for now.
You said Felinore, Marivelle, and Joffrey?
Yes.
Okay.
And you see Marivelle and Joffrey are both in red attire of some sort. Joffrey's is like kind of a black coat with a red lapel, and Marivelle has a very fine red gown on. And they're both kind of standing together, talking to some lower nobles, just making conversation and laughing as they all are. Felinore, on the other hand, you see kind of off on her own in the corner of the room, kind of just politely passing the time with a drink in her hand, but not talking to anybody.
I'll walk over to Felinore and just give a small curt head nod as a greeting.
How do you do, sir?
Good. Is well, are the Lords Delandris is here tonight?
Oh, I do believe Lord and Lady Zelandrius the Second, if you will, should be down momentarily. Although I have not seen Patriarch around here tonight.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll leave you to your devices then. I'll walk back to the
Very
group.
well. Could I have you? Were you here for the social roll? Roll.
Yes.
Okay. Could I have you
Just
roll me a social roll?
charisma.
Yep.
Whatever comes
Did
up
it
to
take the
me.
lower of the two again? No, see there it took
I
the
got an
16.
18.
It is an 18, yeah.
18 total.
I was just trying to see if there was a consistency to which dice it was taking, but
That's decent.
apparently not.
If we want, we can click on the dice roll thing on the bottom, click on the little cog, and click disable 3D dice. Or only my dice, I suppose. But I don't know if that'll keep rolling too, or if it'll
went-
change how the game does it.
I went
Or
and got
the-
my dice. I'm gonna roll dice.
I have my physical as well. I'm just saying for anyone who will be using.
I'll take my physicals.
As you finish that conversation, you hear a ding, 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 ding on a glass. And then a servant walks between those double doors you entered into, gives a polite bow and says, "Now presenting Lord and Lady Zelandris." To which you see coming into the room, Asriel, you would recognize both of these people as Zoriel Zelandrius II and Nelerin Zelandrius, his wife. Both are dressed absolutely to the nines. Zoriel has a very flowy blue sort of robe that is like has little silks hung to his arms and is decorated in grand silvers. And Nilayran also has just the fanciest of ball gowns you could possibly imagine, and a little like tiara on her head. And she walks in. Everybody gives a polite applaud. And she waves and gives a nice bow and just says, "Thank you all so very much for coming to my party. I do very much appreciate it. Do have a round of the drinks, and we'll have dance starting quite soon." Then she moves off.
Upon hearing that, I'd like to look for single high elves of the female variety,
Stop it. Stop it.
standing by themselves, looking around.
Well,
Pick me,
you
pick
see
me,
a
pick me.
couple.
No, he said single.
One of them is definitely Felinore, who Azrael just recently was talking to. You probably might have noticed.
If you approach, I will shoo you away.
What if I approach?
And then there's a couple other less high noble folk. Although actually, Felinore is not noble.
I
know she is.
I would like to look for and approach the most unhappy looking high elf noble single woman.
Okay, yeah.
Or
you
like
see
the one that's like
looking very forlornly, leaning over a table and kind of swirling her drink, wearing a nice dress, but not as fancy as these other folk are. And she sees you approach and says, "Yes, good day, sir."
good day, my lady. I have heard talks moments ago of a dance that might begin here soon. And I was curious if you there had a partner of which you wish to dance with.
I will have you give me a social roll.
Fuck, dude.
If I would have nat 20'd the sesh, bro.
I don't. It might be a 0. I don't know.
It's
what it
12 is what I see.
Yeah, all right. The other one is a 1.
She goes, "Well, I suppose I don't. If you have also come here alone."
You might be able to say that.
Well, very well. When the dancing starts, I will save my first dance for you, my lord.
And mine for use. I say use. And I will curtsy and back away.
Great. It looks a bit confused by your curtsy, but is going to also curtsy back to you, and you can give me an insight check as well.
I'm good at
Yeah.
those, I think. Hopefully.
With a 13, I think is enough for you to see that her expression has changed from sadness to slightly excited.
That's what we're here for. All right.
What are Finnan and Keelanor and Maeve doing right now?
Just hanging out, cause not about this shit. Too pish posh.
I imagine the three of us kind of huddled in a corner trying to avoid.
Great.
I don't do this very well.
Maybe just watching as everybody else kind of moves around and has all these ridiculous interactions.
Sure. As you three stand together, you see the hostess of the party approach you three. She looks between you all. She says, "Are you? Are you Felinore's cousins? I'm sorry, I just don't recognize you, but you do sort of look like someone I might have met before."
Oh, yes, that's us.
Ah. Good. I'm so sorry to be rude. What are your names?
Kaelinor.
That's cheating.
A very fine Elvish name.
Or
Mavendriel.
Mavendriel. Wow, a lovely name. And you, sir?
You're charismatic. You're charismatic. You're charismatic.
He also has an accent.
I am Finlandian.
Finlandian. An excellent name, although I suppose not one I've heard before. Very interesting. Well, I do hope you enjoy yourselves. Forgive me, I'm a little distracted tonight. You see, my rival, I'm sure you're familiar with her, is putting on her own gala tonight, and I cannot stop thinking about it.
There's glass breaking in the distance, and Vesper has hit somebody too hard on their shoulder with his cup.
She turns around and is like, "Oh, dear Lord, I'm sorry. You don't need to hear about my burdens tonight. Let me go check on that, and you will have a lovely night."
You as well. Thank you for having us.
Of course. And she walks off.
That was scary as fuck.
By the skin of your teeth.
I had to pull on teeth for that. That was scary.
You did great, Finnan.
Next, she does make her way over to the center of the room, where she finds, I'm going to say, both Kinfath and Vesper in the general area.
Fuck.
Says, "Oh, hello, good gentlemen. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to know everybody at my party, but I didn't believe I know your names."
I'm looking at Vesper to see what he says.
This is... Oh, no.
I have clearly had too much to drink already. What would you guess my name is? Let's play a party game.
If I were to wager a guess?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Well, you look like a Dureniel, if I had to guess.
Close.
Oh,
Starts with a V.
Viduriel.
Oh.
With a V. Oh, Vidrenel.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Lots of them end in L, so it's a good cheat code.
Well, it's a family name. What was it again?
Vidrinel is his family name.
Vidrinel. Yes, you were right when you said that.
Wow. Excellent. And you, sir?
Well, what sort of gentleman would I be if I did not first ask the lady's name?
Oh, well. I'm gonna have you make me a social check with disadvantage.
God.
It's her party, you doofus.
She was announced when she walked into the room.
You know what?
Somehow I got a 10.
With a
That's
10.
crazy.
She does look a slight bit offended for a moment, but then she says, well, I'm the lady of the house. My name is Nalarin. Nalarin Zelandris.
Nalarin Zelandris. I meant no disrespect, simply a fun party. My name is Kinpath is visibly sweating.
Oh, good sir, you must have had several glasses of champagne.
They keep handing them
Yes,
out for free.
Indeed.
Well, I do hope so.
Your servants
out.
Yeah.
are working more than hard. My name, as you so clearly asked, is Kinfen. Kinfen.
Kenfen. Well, that's almost sounds dwarvish, but
It aren't, but not blood. God forbid.
Ah.
But of course not. I mean, could you imagine having a dwarf for your aunt?
Of
How
course,
embarrassing
they're
would
so
that be?
short and such hardy creatures.
Speaking of short, I'd hate to be a gossip, but have you seen that girl over there? She points to Willow across the room.
Stuff in her face. Spit it out.
Oh, I
my
hadn't
God, yes.
because they're so short. Ha. Pointed laugh.
Good one. Good one, friend.
Yes.
They seem they're at the food table, although they appear as though they've never seen these foods before.
How
ridiculous.
We weren't even from here.
Can you imagine? A party crasher, if you will.
I won't.
Well, I suppose I better at least go learn her name. Good day to you both.
Good night.
And you, I will curtsy again, and you as well.
I'm gonna have you make another. So I need both of you to make a social roll, actually.
19 on the die. That's an 18.
Great.
Or
This is the most -1 charisma.
I'm
score the
holding
party could
two
possibly
broken champagne glasses.
She is quite confused, and you do. She sort of hesitates for a moment.
What did you roll?
She kind of
Oh.
gives one last look to both of you in the eye before she gives another sort of curt nod and moves her way across the room towards where Willa is.
Vesper, I think I should stop curtsying to these people.
I've
They don't
got to
seem to
put
like
these
it.
cups somewhere else. These are weapons, man.
Yep. That's,
And I will
We'll
stuff them
reconvene.
under a tablecloth.
We really gotta come up with names before we come in here.
what was your what was your fake name again?
I have no idea.
I
Vin
believe I said
and Drill.
I said Kinfin, if I'm
You
not mistaken.
did. That didn't make a lot of sense. Now you have to stick with it.
Fuck.
Look, more champagne.
As you say that, we cut over to Willa. What is Willa doing? And does she notice she's being approached?
No, she's eating food.
Great.
No.
And you know, she would have been conversing with Luke during the time and things.
Fantastic. You hear a polite clearing of the throat behind you. Young lady.
I will kind of freeze for a moment. And whatever I was eating, I will take another large bite of.
Great.
So much so that it's probably like, it's too much food. And
Sure.
I'll turn around.
Oh, you know what? Pardon me. I thought you were some strange short freak, but you're just a child. I do apologize.
Oh God, Willow. So Willow's gonna. She's gonna be like, huh? and then she's gonna be like, and she's gonna relax her pace a little bit, and she's gonna do a little like polite talk to this guy right here kind of gesture to Luke.
Oh, and she'll turn to him. Oh, is she yours? Precious thing. And he'll look down to you. Look back up. Yes.
Oh fuck. This is traumatic. This is fucked up.
He'll say, "This is Willivel, and I am Luther." She goes, "Oh, well, very nice to meet you both. Who are you related to?"
And Foster says to himself,
and I'm going, yeah, he's going to, well, I guess I'm going to roll a social check
They
on
point
Luke
at each
real
other.
quick. He's got good charisma.
good. Thank God. Someone needs to.
He will just having remembered as best he can the things Azrael said just moments before, because he lived through a small portion of this time, but it's been a long time. He will just say, we are members of the Ilisatra family. Very vaguely removed. And she'll go, "Oh, cousin Luther, I completely forgot yes, it has been quite some time, yes." And she'll give a curtsy, and then say, "Do sorry for bothering you. Also, if you wouldn't mind, just if you could maybe take a plate with you and step away. The other guests are kind of afraid to come up. It's sort of a faux pas."
With food still in my mouth, because I do not want to converse with this lady. I will turn around and I'll grab a plate, and I will put the thing on it with the squid on it on top on the plate, and I will walk away towards Kinfath.
Great.
Don't hurt my vibe, yo. What the fuck?
Well, actually, I won't walk. I'll wait for. I want to wait for her to walk away first.
Sure. Yeah. She'll find her way elsewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna spit out the food.
On the floor.
Almost. I'm gonna spit it out into my hand and throw it behind the counter, like that was too much food, because it was. And I'll be like, that little bitch. Did you see what she? What?
This is how we die.
In fairness, you, in your usual form, you look
smaller.
Well, I mean, small, but proportional. You now look like an elf, and in these proportions, you can only be a child.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. She's still. Whatever. I want to go give this weird food to Kinvath.
All right. Well, I'll escort you, young lady. And pretending to be your father will take you over to Kinvath. Finally, Nalaran approaches Azrael, not looking like himself, of course. We'll say, "Good day, sir. I've been making a habit of meeting new faces tonight. Oh, Nelerin, as you may know, whose acquaintance do I have the pleasure of making?
Kevin.
Bob.
Tylenol, my lady.
Psychic damage
Uh,
right now. 5 psychic damage.
I'm gonna have you make me a social roll immediately with disadvantage.
Super.
What?
Give him super disadvantage.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, we could beat a whole suite of medication. Ibuprofen.
Tylenol. Dude, come on. Tylenol is the most elvish sounding name.
It might be.
Oh
but
my
you
God.
know what you know what you
Eat my
did.
dick, bitch.
The other
Nat
one
20.
was a 22.
Correct. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
She will say, "Well, quite a strange, but I suppose I met a man who had a dwarvish name just moments ago. So,
There's not a dwarf here, is there?
oh, unless that short girl over there is a dwarf.
Yes. Looks more
He said he had
Oh
an
my
aunt
god.
on his mother's side, not blood related, who was a dwarvish. Maybe that's where the name came from.
Interesting. Pleasant party.
I do appreciate it. Although I just cannot get it off my mind. Are you familiar with Riara?
Of course.
She's putting on a gala of her own tonight, and I just can't get it off my mind. I just know the bitch is doing it just to take people away from mine.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised Joffrey is here then.
Well, yes, they have to make their appearances. I don't imagine they'll be here long.
I would keep an eye on him.
I've never trusted that one. Are you familiar with him on a familiar level?
I'm not, but the Illusatra family, actually. I've not been around. I actually haven't spent much time in Merenlenor. I've been outside the wall some years. But recently I've come back, and the family decided to bring me along.
Interesting. Can I roll a check real quick? Cool. Tylenol Lesatra.
No, last name isn't Illusatra. It's closer to second cousin. It's hard to even say I'm part of the house, but it's the only house, or the only name that I can receive any recognition for. You wouldn't know my family name.
Could you roll me a deception check, please?
Ooh, baby. Spicy.
Not good,
Oof.
either dice.
We don't have many cousins. Although I know I have a Luther Illusatra in there somewhere, but Tylenol is a name I remember. I am born to the Illusatra family myself, you know. Married in here.
Do you have a moment? Maybe separate.
She'll look about to the party, and everybody seems to be in good manners. In fact, she also looks across the room and gives a curt wave to Zoriel, who is chatting up people as well. And then she'll turn back and say, "Very well. Although I must tell you, if this is some sort of strange seduction technique, I am taken."
And no interest, unfortunately.
"Very well. Come this way." And she will lead you to a door on the back side of this room, where you see like a small parlor in there, and it is a bit foggy in here, and you see one or two people sitting on the opposite side of the room in one of those like conversation pit style couches with very long like cigarette holders, having a quiet conversation on the other side of the room. But then she'll shut the door behind you both. Say, "Who are you? What is this about?"
Guys, how balls to the wall do I go with this? How fun do I make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ruin it.
Don't. I want to dance with what's her name?
Please have that happening while he's talking to her, please.
I apologize for lying to your face. You and your family are one of the four, and I suppose worthy of trust. Normally,
Okay.
I've not had anyone see through my disguise, but and then I want to. Oh wait, hold on. Fuck.
By the
You
way,
said
if you're
no
not
to
in my
that
stream,
already.
this has very nice ambience of people talking in Baroque
Correct.
going.
Correct.
Very much setting the scene.
It's putting me in character. That's for fucking sure.
Can I not? No, seeming isn't. Wait, what? Seeming isn't concentration, and it also can't be dropped, apparently.
Well, that's good to know.
Just spell magic yourself.
You can dismiss it.
Can I still dismiss it?
Will,
I
it,
think
That's
you can
gonna
dismiss
dismiss it
any
for
spell
all
that
of
you
us.
cast.
will it dismiss it for all of us
Yeah.
if
Well,
you
that's the thing.
dismiss
Is
it?
like it's not concentration, and it's individual targets. It's as many targets as I want, any number of creatures.
Let's see here.
Then that just means it's for you, right? That makes logical sense.
You give each target you choose a new illusory appearance. Makes it feel like it's separate, but it is one spellcast.
It seemingly no, yeah, it is a duration 8 hours thing that is just there.
There's a
That-
chunk here that says the spell lasts for the duration unless you use your action to dismiss it sooner. But I think that dismissing it would dismiss it for all of us out there in the gala,
Oh, I do see that now. Yes, in the second paragraph.
because it's one spell. It doesn't say you can modify anybody individually. You do it to everybody at one time, and then you can drop it whenever the fuck you like. But it would be theoretically the whole thing.
That's how I would rule it.
Now you can't go below
that's
the wall.
I was just
That's a
imagining
wrench.
Kinfast
That
in the
makes
middle
it
of the room.
sad.
Oh no!
That's a wrench indeed. I don't know what I'm fucking with here. Sorry. Plan fell apart. So
I
we're
can
gonna
disguise myself, and everybody else can hide in the
we're
bathroom.
gonna change the plan. That's
She looks at you standing here in silence
I'm
for
sorry.
a long time.
Dude, I'm reading 8 paragraphs of text on this spell. Who the fuck writes this shit? Fucking fine, you know. I apologize for lying to you. I didn't mean to offend you, if that was the case. But the throne has had need for some spies.
Quick for King Vericel.
Starkale. Yes.
The first or the second? I'm sorry, the second or the third, I should say.
The second.
Interesting. I wouldn't think that man capable of. How do you call?
Making a decision.
Well, that, but also. Oh, what is the word for spy shit?
Espionage?
Espionage. Thank you. I wouldn't think him capable of espionage. Okay, well.
Well, if you don't, and you're close to him, imagine that his enemies don't either. All the more reason, right?
I will have you make me a deception check with advantage.
This is where I can't tell which I have to open
So
up
19.
the log. The other one was a 1, so yeah, thank God.
Well, it's in this case it rolled 2 because it was with advantage, so that it just works. But she will then say, "Well, I'm not much of a fan of having spies in my ball here, my gala, but tell me, there were several others in there that I didn't recognize. Are they with you?"
Yes, including the loud one, the obnoxious one, the short one, the eating. Well, I guess that was the same one. There's maybe 6 of us. Beside myself.
Yeah, it's about right, yeah. Well, look. What was your true name again?
That was not a lie. Tylenol.
Of course. How presumptive of me. Well, Tylenol. I would like to make a deal. In return for not letting the people of this party know exactly what is going on, I would like a small favor in return.
It seems like a large ask. I'm here on his duty, and for you to even threaten to out me would go against the crown.
Oh, Crown holds no power here. Figureheads. A respectable figurehead. As you said earlier, you are familiar with Rayara, my, shall we say, social rival?
Yes.
She is putting on a gala of her own tonight, mainly just as a jab at me, I'm sure, but I would love a little, let's call it social sabotage, from professionals who like to blend in.
How much? How far?
I would like you to go to her party with any number of your team behind you. But I would like you to make the party less pleasant to be at without anyone really knowing for sure that you're doing it on purpose. Just enough, hopefully, that the princess will come to attend my party instead. If you can do that, cherry on top, not only will I not reveal what's going on here, but I can offer you what is at my disposal in the Elisatra family. Surely I have information that could be of use to you if you're here spying on me.
Indeed. I see no reason not to take you up on it. We will depart immediately and return when it is done.
Very well.
By the way, I noticed there were some family members missing. Where are they about now?
Of the Zelandrius family or of just the nobles? Well, that's a good question. Well, father is probably in his study, being fashionably late as usual, smoking a pipe, if I had to guess. Then there's, the brother-in-law is, never liked these things, him. I would bet he's out training with that wood elf that he and his mother love so very much.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think we understand each other, but I do hope this won't leave the room.
Of course. The most discretion. And she
I
will
will
gesture
be
towards
off.
the door. She follows you out the door into the hall again. It's like, and immediately goes into socialite mode again, greeting people along the way. Yes, Evie.
We're severely underdressed. No.
I
They
think-
not react to that?
I think, yeah, you guys have stuff that is passable in the city, probably underdressed for this gala for sure. I think, yeah, could you give me a insight check for the crowd?
Yeah. Oh, can I roll it? I'm not impressed.
Either way, I don't mind.
Eight.
To your knowledge, nobody's even noticed. It's totally fine, and they're not talking about you.
Not that thing.
Oh, they're hella talk.
Okay.
You're a genius.
Great. So, Azrael, you move out into the party where your party is. What do you do?
I'd like to start gathering them, getting them closer to the door.
Hey, confess. Hey, confess. Hey, confess.
We are still talking to the champagne tray guy, and he's like, okay, and we're like, and then this happened, and we did this thing.
Yes, it's just that I must say the. Yeah, okay, yes, and then very well.
And- Right, well, one more detail. And
It's
there
just-
was
okay, yeah.
yeah, and there was a lady.
Guys, we
Thank God.
Oh, dude.
let's go towards the door. I think we should step out for a second.
Beth, you should eat this fast real quick. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten.
You talking to me? I'm so sorry. I had this.
I thought that was you gesturing you eating it. I
know,
thought you
man.
totally understood.
No, I fully stepped away. What happened just now? I'm sorry.
You're eating
What's
a
this?
We're being
I'm eating-
gathered
I'm eating
by
something.
Azrael, but first Willa has approached you with this plate of the squid cupcake and has beckoned for you to eat it, and that
Yeah,
it's the best she's ever had.
I'll eat it.
Great. Could you make me a Constitution save?
Of course.
He's gonna tough it out. Ooh,
Wait, that's a Constitution check. You said a Constitution save,
Save,
right?
save, yes.
Oh, thank.
try again. How about
That is
26?
Considerably better.
Yeah. This thing is disgusting. It moves in your mouth. Tastes like ink. With just like a tiny bit of sugar and flour added. You assume that the ink is what made it black.
Are my
but
teeth
you were-
black?
You take it down, and then you do have a light staining on your front teeth here.
Perfect. Like I said, I stepped away. Is Willa coming to tell me that we need to group up to leave?
No, Azrael has come and gathered us.
Ah,
Tylenol.
Tylenol. So sorry. Well, I will say Tylenol before we leave. I have matters to attend to, and I would like to go find the woman again.
Okay. You find just as the band is sort of assembling for their first show, but it looks like they still have a couple minutes of setup here. You find her eagerly anticipating your first dance, standing against the wall.
I didn't. I'll approach, and this time I will bow.
Okay.
I'll say,
Sure,
my
that's your
lady,
turn. Yep.
good to see you again. I unfortunately have business
Just dance with her, you fool.
to attend to.
Can I see him having this conversation?
Yeah,
hope-
probably across the room.
I hope.
I want to message him and say, Kinfath, you should dance. Just, we'll be at the door.
Then, as I'm like, as I'm down for my bow, I'll come back up and I'll say, a dance was promised unto you.
Oh, the band is hardly. Hey, hurry up! Hurry up! And you see them just scramble to get their bows up in position, and they will immediately start a nice little ballad. I will have you roll me. I think we're gonna call this either performance or acrobatics, whichever you
Thank
prefer.
God.
And I know it's gonna be
Thank
acrobatics.
God, you said acrobatics. Oh my God. Thank
the spinning.
Jesus. Okay, now message or question to the group. Should I roll physical or rely on digital dice for this? I get a +8.
Physical.
Physical.
Here we go.
This is important.
Oh, it's a net 20! That's a net 20! Right there. That's a net.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a net 20.
Hell
Foster,
yeah.
That's a net 20. My camera
saw it.
disconnect.
You net 20 so hard.
That's a net 20. Foster,
That's
please.
awesome.
Yeah.
You have to let me.
You fall in love, I think.
This
Only physical.
This is a vault that is unlike something that you have done before, but you see other people start to do it and you immediately pick up on it. And you realize there are similar steps here to like doing a Tai Chi training back at home, and it just kind of falls into you naturally. You have got a hand on her back and one on her shoulder here, and she does the same. And if you could also give me an insight check.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna roll a physical, but I'm not gonna move the camera unless it's another net. 17 on the dice, which
What
is
do you add to that?
plus 20 and a dirty 20. Sorry.
Okay, dirty 20. You see on her face as you two touch, a twinge of recognition, almost discomfort, but she just lets it pass regardless. And we'll go into that dance. The two of you are in perfect step. The music is romantic, the lights spinning. She says to you, "Good sir, I don't know if I even got your name."
Nor I yours. Is it not perfect that way?
Damn.
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 Oh fuck.
Damn.
You know,
Jesus.
in the plays, they always leave along this sort of anticipation for the couple's first kiss, and I might believe even that the drum roll leading up to the kiss is just as impactful as the kiss itself.
Foster, I'm gonna flirt with you, and I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Yes.
I'd like to find Galen, or just while this is happening, I'm not going to say anything yet.
I will brush the hair behind her ear, and I'll say, the plays are merely an expression of one's experience. Do you feel as though the drum roll and the anticipation is greater than what may be.
If just for the one night, not to know each other's names, but to just enjoy this moment, in no expectation of a tomorrow, is the greatest bliss I can hope for, then. By the gods, I do.
Then by the gods we will. And as I'm going to take charge, as the music ends, or the song ends, I will step away, give a very dramatic bow, and I will procure a shiny rock from which I received from the guy who sold me the deck of many of certain things in the Rock of Improbable Events.
Okay.
And not the Rock of Improbable Events, a shiny
Gotcha.
rock that is it in my backpack. It is labeled as shiny rock with the description peddler sold it to me. And I will offer this rock and I'll say, I have business to attend to, but I will return, and I hope that I may once more receive this into my possession.
She blushes a bit as she takes it into her hands, and then she'll say, well, then I do bid you farewell.
And I will bow to the point where, like, if this is me standing up straight, like, my head is about touching the floor. And I will take her hand and kiss it once, and then walk away.
Incredible. You find the rest of the group waiting for you.
Like this.
Has Kinfath ever
Yeah.
expressed romantic intent ever
And
before?
the champagne guy is back too, and he's even.
So I think you all see this happen, surely, as you're waiting to leave and this happens.
I'm
How
dapping
does
my
this
boy up.
interaction?
The whole hall.
I will
Dab check.
I will dap up Azrael, and I'll say,
Tylenol.
Stop.
Azrael, and I'll say, what is love if not another facet of life meant to be shared with others?
Sure, man, that was dope. I've been single for like 570 years, man. I'm just happy for you.
Too bad you're flirting with the only woman in existence that will disappear in time once, we bring down the wall, Kinfath.
No.
I would like
It does
to
feel kind of bad that you came in here, got our hopes up, and now you're gonna.
Yeah.
Elevate into the night.
Yeah, I gotta, I don't really usually respect a girl code, but that's a low blow right there.
I intend to return. She has a shiny rock of mine, of which I do intend to receive.
I see. It's a strategy because Kinfath is into older women. And elves live a long time.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Kinfath is 23.
That's so much forethought for Kinfath.
No, that's literally wise beyond your years, man. That's fucked up. But respect.
I will dap up Azrael unwillingly one more time.
I'm gonna kind of turn shoulder to Kaelinor, and way under my breath, I'm gonna say, how funny would it have been if I dismissed it?
That would have been a mystic cleanup, but it would have been
Oh,
funny.
it would have, but it would have been hilarious.
This is an illusory spell, right? So like
No, she absolutely felt fur.
bugbear hands, like those
Yep.
look like elf hands.
Yep.
It's like Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast.
Yep.
Yeah, she just
She
went
didn't
with it.
mind
That's kind
that.
of wild. Yeah,
She's kind of into it, I guess.
I wish I
I will
understood.
I will dap myself up and then start walking in a direction and say, so where are we going?
Right. Let's. So as we're, I'll gesture if the group is willing to follow. I'll start kind of just walking out of the gala. We're gonna head over to a party in the Red Estate. It's the Toleran family, and I talked to Nalaran. I talked to Nalaran, and we're going to do a little bit of party sabotage. She offered to give us, I guess, information when we were done. So, the only request was that it was done in a way that is not to look like it is on purpose. Any thoughts?
Is this information regarding Luther?
I
The
assume
Luther we're looking for?
we'd be able to have direct line of communication with one of the four families and what they know. Look, around here, the monarchy is more of a I'm going to look around, double take crowd, anybody being around. It's probably known, but I don't want to be overheard saying it. Do we have people, passerbys?
Not within earshot if you're whispering.
The monarchy is, it's a figurehead. These four families run this nation. So, any help that we have from one of these four is probably enough to know just about anything in the country.
Well, let's go make a friend then.
I was just getting used to the. Oh, never mind. I'm not good at parties. I got the broken glasses back. These are new ones.
As we start walking, I do want to spin back around to the group. By the way, names. I totally pulled one out of my ass. We should have I probably should have thought about that. Hopefully that didn't give you guys too much trouble. I kind of created a cover that explained it away, but
no, we handled it. Flawlessly.
I have an Elvish name. I was fine.
yeah, same but not same.
Yeah, not quite the same for you.
I am Kinfin at your service.
Nice to meet you, Kinfan.
Luke is gonna look up to you. He's like, that is a very dwarvish name.
It's an aunt, not blood related.
Alright.
So our cover, so that you're all in with it. We are a group of spies working with the king, doing espionage inside of the noble houses. It's convoluted. They don't know any different. No one is to know. It explains away the disguises should you get caught, and if you need to double down, find me.
What's your name?
I chose Tylenol. It wasn't any good.
Like the medication?
I've heard of the medication. In when? And over the
You might have
counter.
gone with ibuprofen or something.
Oh God, ibuprofen.
No, I might have to work on that, but we should probably start thinking of ideas. I could disintegrate the chandelier. That seems really purposeful, I guess. Maybe it'd be better done socially.
I can dance with someone and purposefully do badly.
I can break. Grabs champagne. I can break a lot more of these.
Several people turn around in the room and like,
Opa.
and you see somebody wave a servant over.
Finnan, do you think you could play music poorly on purpose?
I could throw it to. I could throw it to, out of the other side of it.
It's just us.
I know. I gotta keep it in here, or else I never have
That's
it.
fair. Otherwise, you'll lose it. I get it.
So I could do it, but I'd have to be closer, and and make it seem like they did it and not me.
Anybody else? Any thoughts?
I have a clarifying question. Oh,
I also have a fun spell I could put on her if you
Fireball.
wanted me to.
there you go.
No,
That'll cause a scene.
Just cause her to disrupt her own party,
At this party that we're leaving, at the food table, is there any sort of like communal drink bowl, or is all of the drinks like individual glasses being handed out to people?
I will say, because it seems like you want there to be a drink bowl, that there is some form of punch bowl there as well.
Sick. I'm gonna pull out 3 potions from my bag. I'm gonna be like, I have no idea what these do. We could spike the drinks. See what
Wait.
happens.
That could kill
Are
somebody.
we trying to fuck
It
up this
could,
party
but it-
too?
No, not here.
No.
I'm theorizing for the other party.
Oh. Bold of
Look,
you to assume
the
there's
other
a
The
punch bowl
chaos
at every
crew over
party.
here.
The other party has just as many, if not more, people in it, including the princess. I would like to not potentially harm the nobility of my homeland.
I don't think
They
it's gonna
suck.
hurt anybody.
You just said you don't know what they do.
Yeah, but like,
Okay, take one then.
what? Why do you think I have them in my bag, Asriel? I wasn't.
Record
if I
stop.
wanted to- I would have drank them a long time ago if I was willing to do that. I've had these since above table, like session 15.
Oh, I know. I'm saying you think they're not potentially dangerous. Drink one.
Well, no.
I think it would do just as well to make the food and drink taste bad. I mean, we're just supposed
too.
to make it like a not good party to be at, not like insane, break out
I can-
crazy.
Harsh.
I mean, these people are simple beyond normal people because they're so predictable. You could put a commoner's meal on the table and they would be upset. Our only
Speaking of-
goal is to get
How'd
the
you-
nobility. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear you talking. Go ahead.
So Maeve would just say, "Yeah, speaking of which," and look down. Why'd you make us poor?
Damn.
Damn.
I didn't expect we would be walking into my sister-in-law's gala in the first 10 minutes that we were 250 years in the past. I apologize.
That seems
Can
like
you
an
make us
oversight.
fancier?
It
This
seems
is
like an oversight. Who said it?
I will.
A nervous hand raises. Can you make us fancy?
I can at the cost of a lot of magic that I don't know that I want to just go wasting.
So
But you
can't.
could.
What, are you afraid of people talking about you in a past that you don't exist in?
Never.
Yes.
It shouldn't be fancy.
Fine. Fucking cast See Me. I'll dismiss the first one and I'll cast fucking See Me again. I
Right in
hate
front
you.
of everybody. I love it.
Oh no!
Are we walking at this point?
Yeah,
I
you
thought
guys
we
walk
said
out
we
the
didn't have
front door.
passersby or anything. Yeah, I thought we were out.
I was still imagining you guys like near the door as this is all being explained, but yeah, you guys walk out.
I would wait a minute then, yeah. But once we are a reasonable distance away, I would do it again, imitating the clothing we saw in the party.
Anybody want
and
to
you know
describe
what?
they're now wearing?
Yes.
You know what? Will is 2 foot tall again.
Damn.
But bro, what?
Hell yeah.
No, you weren't the one. You weren't the. No, it was Vesper, wasn't it? That heckled. It was Vesper.
I
that
wasn't the
heckled
one
and
who
said
said you made us
Who
look
said
poor.
oversight?
I
You're a
said
foot shorter.
that seems like an oversight, isn't it?
Foot shorter. Foot shorter for Vesper.
Okay. I'll use disguise self to make myself 8 feet tall and sexy.
Fuck.
I want to describe myself.
Counterspell.
Go ahead.
Oh.
So my robe has turned into like a ruffly suit.
We're taking orders now.
I
Foster
just
asks,
asked if anyone wants to describe what they look like now.
Arcane Victor.
There are. I have not seen the show. There are ruffles.
What?
It's correct. There are ruffles that are flowing down, and my suit that was previously my robe is now adorned with various jewels. And I am wearing gloves as well. This is like a well-fitted suit to a 6'8" man. That is, it like I look fucking good, you know.
Fantastic. Anybody else want to say what they look like now?
Finn looks basically like anybody who ever goes to a concert and is up on stage.
Great. Very black tie formal.
Yeah, very simple.
Kaelinor, if you want to spike the punch, I may not like the idea, but you could look like the help. Potentially get you over there quicker, easier.
If I do that, I'll make myself invisible and just try to remove as much risk as possible.
Fair enough.
But thank you.
All right.
I still may do it.
All right, now everybody else looks like regular schmegula assholes.
Everybody else is dressed quite fancy, and you make your way across. Yes.
Would you let me be ritually casting a spell as we travel, or is that too much to be doing while ritual casting?
You're just walking. Depends on the spell.
I was going to telepathic bond us again, since we're gonna be probably splitting up and trying to do shit here. But I can also use a spell slot if that's too much.
How long does it take to do that?
10 minutes to ritual cast.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's just about as much time as you need. So yeah, you can do that as you walk.
Perfect.
You cross several elevated bridges and take several stairwells, and you even see some forms of like mechanical lifts that even in modern day are kind of advanced technology, but they are rich folk here. I take people up and down. But you eventually make your way over to the should I say that name right? Tolaran section of Marenlanor, to which you come upon another giant estate. This one very gothic in its styling. Not so much effort put into the plant life, although there is still some. It's much more stonework and very sturdy looking. The windows are barred in black, and this red house on top with the dark stone structure of it makes this place look kind of ominous. But the people who are coming in and out of the front doors look just like the folk at the other party. And once again, another gate attendant greets you all and bows, not stopping you for this gala here tonight.
I will head on in and at some point scan the room for
Fantastic.
faces.
Yeah, you're brought into this main room. Again, just off to the side of the front door is this ballroom. This gala in general is just nicer. There's everything like as posh and ridiculous as the last one was. This is that just like magnified to an almost what's the word when you make the drawings of a person's face really big? A caricature. It's almost a caricature of what the other party was. And you see just a lot more people, probably twice as many people in this room. The band is like a full orchestra suite with a conductor up there and like some choir behind it. You see there are drink bowls, in fact, here, several, as opposed to the one that existed at the other but also again people serving food on platters and walking around with appetizers and things like that. As you do your scan, give me an investigation check, please.
Wow.
What was it?
Bad.
13.
13? Okay, that's not terrible. You certainly see already in this room Riara and Joffrey moving about the room, talking to each other, both dressed in red as well. You see Silamire Vasaran, otherwise known as Uncle Sly, is attending this party.
Oh.
You see what is this name? You see Larian Toleran is also here. He's still but a child, about as tall as Willa is, but is spoiled. I would say one thing you know about him as an ability is he's the most spoiled child that has ever grown up in this city. So you see several of them. You also see Alessandre Elisatra, who is the only matriarch of the Elisatra family, is here as opposed to her own daughter's Gala across the way.
Yeesh.
You do not see the princess anywhere at this time with that role.
Yeah, I might just silently move around the room, kind of mingling, looking for opportunities, kind of passing my priority, so to speak.
Sure. What does everybody else do as they arrive in this new place, now with an objective in this party?
I will once again take a champagne from one of the servers that's walking around with platters of champagne, presumably. And I will turn to the group, and this time as I bow, it'll be a lot more clumsy because I've had some champagne already. And I'll almost knock over the guy that's carrying around all the champagne. And instead of meeting groups and laughing with them as they're laughing, I'm just going to walk up and start laughing while they're mid-conversation.
Great. Could you give me a social roll with disadvantage, please?
Of course. Yeah, that's a 1, I think.
That is a 1. You see, by the second group you do this to, everybody in the group looks deeply offended and then tries to find another spot in the room as they move away.
Perfect.
Vesper?
After a few moments of standing there awkwardly in the doorway, not knowing what to do, you guys can't find Vesper.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then after a few moments of whatever the fuck you guys are doing, Kalenor's gonna hear behind him.
I turn around.
Vesper's holding a punch bowl.
Well, hold on.
Damn.
DM, are you letting this go through?
Yes.
I got this.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, shit. If he's gonna deliver it, then yeah. I mean, I'm gonna dump these 3 potions into this thing.
Oh, we're doing
I'd
this
like to
right
walk away.
now.
Please let me walk away.
You're going to dump all 3 of them in there?
They have been sitting in this man's pocket all campaign. They gotta do something.
We could do
I
3
have
separate bowls.
I've been fighting the urge
Nobody
to trick
stopped
Kinfath into drinking these, which if I just handed you to you, you would do it. But that's
Correct.
not as fun. And then also, I don't know if they're gonna hurt you. So
We
like,
could
this is
just
more
be
fun.
like mid-important conversation.
We'll find out. They're all going in there.
Great.
Do
You
you-
mix up this punch bowl, and it is promptly returned. I am
I'll
assuming
put it
to
back.
the table.
Do you remember these potions, and do you know?
I know, but at least I distinctly remember 2 of them. It's blue, green, and pink.
Oh
correct?
God.
It is
Oh
a blue
God.
potion that made the hair on the back of my arm stick up.
Right.
There is
Yup.
yellow, made me sick to my stomach,
Yup.
Gotcha,
and
okay.
then the hot pink is the last one. Is that what you said? Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Made me erect is the words that you said to me when I
Oh
grabbed that potion.
God.
Yeah. Okay. It's the yellow one. I
Oh,
don't remember, but yeah, I remember the other 2 for sure.
Oh,
Great.
ugh.
Great.
I put it back. There's a guy getting punched from another bowl, and I just
Willow.
I want to do. I would like to begin brushing up beside people, pickpocketing their purses.
This is gonna make
Okay.
it worse.
For the first one, I will have you give me a sleight of hand check.
you guys remember
no.
that
The first
kid
one.
in the Grove in Baldur's Gate that robbed you for trying to shop?
Mm-hmm.
That's Willie.
That is, yeah, pretty accurate.
I'm gonna use my tiny dice.
It's
Right.
very
Yes. Tiny victim.
15 sleight of hand.
Cool. You are successful. As you go up to this first, we'll say, elvish man in a dark black tux, you reach into his pocket where he obviously has a watch chain sticking out. You disconnect the watch chain from the hook on the back of him and pull that out without him even noticing, and you have a nice fancy golden watch.
Okay.
Add it to your inventory.
Yep.
Maeve have something while he's doing this?
I will be doing that until something happens.
I'll have you do a couple more in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, God.
She's just gonna try to be off to a side in case there needs to be a distraction made. So she'll grab
Okay.
a drink and actually try to walk in this time, really awkwardly. Are there chairs or are people just standing?
I think there is probably like a couple of tables in the corner that people might be able to sit at, like 3 in a little group. But people are mostly standing.
She's gonna go to one of those and in this like really nice ball gown will like slouch over and then be like and just like waiting in case.
Fantastic. On high alert, going mom mode, and I love it. Then Finnan, what is Finnan doing?
He had 5 different ideas thrown at him, so he's just like, looked at Callan. What do you want me to go over there or stay here? What are we doing?
At me?
Yes.
I don't know. As I'm dumping potions into a punch bowl, I don't know what his plan is.
Do you want me to do more, or do you want me to stay here?
Do more. Do
you do
more.
whatever you think. Yeah, do more.
Always do more.
Sure.
Okay, I will gladly
We're
do more.
embracing the chaos today, I guess.
Excellent. Turns to Azrael. Which one's the one that's in charge? That's the rival.
I'm across the room and can somehow hear you, I guess. I don't
We
know.
are mine.
Telepathic bond.
There we go. What was the question? I didn't actually pay attention because I
Did we
gave a bullshit response.
did we converse on who is the rival lady? And if so, I asked that question out loud.
It's Rayara, but I guess I would give a physical or location description via bond.
Sure. She's standing up near the orchestra stage.
Right there.
What she look like? Somebody give me.
She
A
is
woman.
probably the
Well, fuck
tallest
yeah.
woman in the room, thanks mostly to her heels, is wearing a gigantically tailed red, like sparkly ball gown. to the point where she actually has 2 servants following her, dragging the tail along, like holding it off the ground at all times, and that is their job for the night. So easy to recognize her by the fact that she's 3 people.
Nice. Turn back around to Killer. Can I cast a spell, or should I not cast a spell?
No.
Depends a great deal on the spell.
Just whispers in the ears of the only person there. Of dissonance,
Bringing it back.
if
We're
anything.
bringing it back.
Is this being said in the bond?
It could be.
Is it?
Sure.
That seems like
Don't-
a bit much.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess we can just I can
In
just detect
particular,
thoughts
can't
on
be
her.
charmed. So
Is it a
Finn and my people are hardy of the mind. Very hard to be charmed.
It's just psychic damage, and it's only that.
No.
You're fine. Never mind. I guess I'll just fuck up some notes then.
It's powerful.
Oh, hey
Go
guys,
over with my lyre and just go plank, plank, plank.
don't drink the punch, it's erect.
Fantastic. Can I have Willa make me another sleight of hand check, please?
Of course. $22.
Quite good. You are able to pull a 50 gold piece coin out of somebody's pocket.
Damn.
Not a piece that exists in your time, but it is certainly a valuable that could be sold for about 50 gold.
Well, if it's a vintage coin, surely there must be like a market.
Depends on where you sell.
Very
it.
nice.
Fantastic. Then, Finnan, you have some form of plan. How are you going about this?
I'm just gonna make it look like I'm rushing because I am late, even though they are already playing. And I'm gonna be like, oh,
That works.
It's
Can confirm that would work.
Fantastic. You joined the orchestra here. Could I have you?
You may.
I am going to have you roll me a performance check, and you can subtract your modifier from it instead of adding it.
Please
really
roll a
good.
negative 11 performance.
I'm gonna roll a negative if I roll anything under a 13.
Go for it.
Negative 12.
Yeah. With a negative 12 performance. I now need you to make me a social check.
It's super disadvantage.
Flat. I'm gonna say flat.
Thought I was exaggerating when I said negative 13, but he actually could have done that shit.
I'm getting double rolls. 21.
21. Okay. You play quite badly, but with an intentionally bad performance. You were just messing up every occasionally, and kind of even, I'm gonna say, magically casting the sound off to other spots in the orchestra occasionally, ventriloquist style, to the point where you do see several people in the crowd start to notice, and the I think in a situation like this, the orchestra is not supposed to be noticed, and now that people are, you can see the hostess is a bit agitated, but is not going to do anything about it right now. She's going to ignore it and hopes it goes away. So the bar has been moved.
Huzzah. I'm helping.
You're hurting, and that's good.
I'm helping. Detrimentally.
I'm gonna say about 10 minutes pass. Give me a brief rundown of what you would be doing in that time. Probably still pickpocketing, right, for Willow? What is Kaelinor doing?
I don't know. The only objective I had was getting shit in that punch bowl, and it was delivered to me. Probably trying to make sure. Oh, what are you about
We're
to say, Red?
standing in the corner together with empty cups, and every time somebody gets a cup of punch, we're like,
I'm definitely not making that noise, but otherwise, yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Great. Maeve still watching the crowd, yeah?
I think she'd start to walk around and just kind of be like, what was the other lady's name? The other party?
Rayara.
The one you came from first? Nilayran.
Nilayran?
Mhm.
Nilayran?
Nilay with an N.
N. Nilayran. Okay.
Nilayran.
She's gonna walk around and every so often, like, tap some lady and be like, I didn't hear it from me, but Raylan's party was way better. I think I'll go back that way. Just like
Fantastic. Can you roll me a social check?
That's good.
That's
That's
just a
good.
con save, right?
Just a flat charisma roll.
The big number.
Right. That's what I meant. Okay.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
Fantastic. You do see, like, not every time, but once or twice as you mention this, you see the people give a quiet whisper to one another, and then a couple minutes later make their way out the door. Fantastic. Finnan is playing badly on purpose. Kinfath, what are you doing with you at that
I'm
time?
approaching women.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay, go on. Let's see this out.
Yeah. There is no rhyme or reason this time round. I'm approaching. Well, if you'll allow me, I'd like to approach all manner of guests, and then the most important, the cream of the crop, if you will. I would like to approach the hostess, who has 2 servants carrying her
Okay.
dress.
Great.
And
You do so.
this time, I will walk up and curtsy again.
Good day, sir.
And good day to you, my fair lady. I
Yes,
am-
quiet.
This band of which is playing tonight, an orchestra, an orchestra, if you will, is playing quite wonderful. And I'm curious if you would be interested at all in a dance.
I'm gonna have you make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Perfect.
oh,
I don't know what that is.
8.
An 8.
She
an
would
eight
go
for a date.
not in the slightest, I'm afraid, but I do appreciate the offer.
'Tis your loss, madame, if you should change your mind, and I would like to do a front flip.
Like bow
Great, give me an
into a
acrobatics
front
check.
flip.
With a 19, I'll let you decide if it's successful or not.
I'm gonna do a front flip, but it's like, it's already out of place, but even more so, it's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know, like that sort of vibe is how it's received, I'd like to think.
Sure.
I'll say, if you change your mind, please feel free to let me know, and I will bow and walk away.
Great. Can you give me a social check?
Of course. 4, I think, is the lowest I could get on that.
All right. Here. Okay.
There has to be a strike
Fantastic.
system that you have going on, Foster.
I've got a system. Don't you worry about it. Riley, are you around?
I'm available, yes.
Could you roll me another sleight of hand check?
Of course.
If you come
I
back
would
into
like-
this room with a mug of hot chocolate, I swear to God.
It's warming up. It's warming up.
So
It's
predictable.
warming up. 29.
Oh,
What?
God.
I think you're fudging the rolls.
Is this character a rogue? What's going on here?
yeah. Yeah, part rogue.
I have plus 10 to sleight of hand.
Jesus.
You once again go. Actually, you know what? Describe to me what your target looks like. Are you
Feel
going
any-
for the highest nobles or for lower folk?
I'm going for like. So I probably started going for the low-hanging fruit, like the easiest to pickpocket, you know, the most obvious targets. But as Willa keeps going, she's getting that, you know, a little bit of an itch to go be a little riskier, and so she might be going for, you know, those higher up on the totem pole visually. She'd be making sure that her targets are spread out. She wants, her ultimate goal is to get people to realize that they're missing stuff and being like, what the heck, what's going on?
Sure.
So that is so who's she targeting now? Maybe a little bit of a riskier target.
Hours later,
Sure.
they realize one of the guys
I will
carrying
give
the
you
dress.
on that one.
Joffrey. He's
Yeah,
right.
Joffrey Talarian.
Oh,
I didn't mean that.
Wait, what?
the oldest son to the patriarch of the Toleran family.
pantsless and
That's
didn't know
one
how.
pickpocket?
That's who you're pickpocketing with your 29 there.
Okay.
And as you do so, you pull out a fine bronze key. You're not sure what it goes to, but it sure seems important.
His car.
A
Of
carriage?
course.
Oh,
A Maserati.
Maserati.
I pull the key, and I immediately need to find out where this belongs. So, I will part and start just like wandering around looking for
Anything with a keyhole, basically.
with a keyhole.
Damn, bro.
Great. All right. I'll catch back up with you in a second.
Okay, okay, so-
What is Azrael doing?
Scanning for princess.
All
Cool.
men are the
Go ahead
same.
and give me another investigation check. 22. Yeah. You didn't see her on the first time because she was tucked away in a little sort of cubby of sort of plush couches that have been set away, elevated just a little bit, where you see the princess surrounded by would-be suitors, but with two guards at the front of this little VIP room, we'll call it.
Are the guards blocking? Like, am I able to be
They
inside
are-
earshot if I approach and would say something towards her?
Yeah, I think for sure. She, like, the room isn't all that large, and she can see out to the rest of the party.
Can I listen in on any potential conversations happening for a moment?
Sure. I will have you give me a stealth check to do so. Actually, you can choose if you want it to be stealth or deception. If you would like it to be a dex or a charisma roll, because this is all happening socially.
Yeah, I'll go stealth. I have advantage. for
The
a
16?
16. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get up there and you begin listening in. You hear one of the suitors talking to her and says, "Harmony, we must get out of this party. I mean, I've been planning a lovely date night for you for weeks now. I can't believe you'd blow me off for this." To which she replies, Yes, great, maybe later. I'm washing my hair. I don't, it's a bad excuse, but I don't care really, do I? No, okay, sure.
I don't like you.
And that is the conversation you're hearing in there.
I might just hover there right now. I don't think I want to interrupt quite yet.
Sure. In that case, you do hear Harmony call out, "Good sir, are you eavesdropping?"
Yes.
Huh. I suppose I can't blame you. There's much to me to desire, I suppose. So.
Your suitors quite think so, huh?
Oh, I would like to think so. Although they can be quite clingy. Yes.
Little insufferable.
Oh, do you have suitors of your own?
No.
Got it. Okay. Well, why don't you come in for a drink? I mean, this is more exciting already than this lot.
Is that a request or a decree?
I made a request, but I can make it a decree if you say no.
It would be unwise to rescind the offer of a princess, now wouldn't it be?
I would think so.
I'll step in.
Great. You step in. The guards are a little wary of you, and eye you as you walk by, but don't do anything. As you have been invited in. This sort of lounge space that has many sort of couches spread out. Several high nobles are here. None of the direct four family, but a lot of people who are trying to make their way into these types of families. And
are the suitors still around?
Yeah, I mean they kind of spread out to the edges of the room. But then there's a big like cutout in the wall that is looking out into the rest of the gala. But there's a probably 20-foot gap between you and where even the nearest like table in there would be. So if you talk quietly, you are well within a space of seclusion.
I'll take a seat, and I'm going to intentionally take a pretty relaxed posture.
She notices that, and I think she looks around at the others and says, "I think I'd like the room to myself now, please, excepting this one, which is..." She gestures for your name.
Look, you guys are making me self-conscious.
We're all making faces over here.
Flirt with your best friend, Zach. Come on now.
She's at the other party, bro.
Flirt with him. Flirt with Foster.
With me.
Oh, gotcha.
Flirt.
You're talking IRL, not...
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Flirt with
gotcha,
Foster.
gotcha.
I did it once. It was fine. Do it again.
If I told you that it was Azrael, would you believe me?
Of the Solandrius family.
Yes, and if I told you that I was a time traveler, would you believe me?
Well, that would be a far-fetched tale indeed.
Yeah. It would
Although
be, wouldn't it? Go ahead.
You're saying it in such a way that doesn't sound like you're making it up. Although I can, excuse me, although I can hardly believe that you're time traveling.
Well, I suppose anything said confidently sounds real enough.
Don't the politicians know?
Aren't these things so dull?
Daft indeed. Although more exciting to hear tales of a time traveler, yes? Time traveling Azrael Zalandrius, then.
Would you play along if we talked about it?
Sure, I mean, at least be entertaining, true or not.
What questions do you have?
Why were you so weird as a kid? I mean, always off from what I've heard of you, and you're still a young man at this now, right? But
65.
well, as far as elves go, on the younger side, but you're always training your spellcraft and meeting with the lowborn, and God, you're so close with that lowborn maid of yours, and that wood elf who comes in here. Odd behavior, don't you think?
What's more odd, that or pretending like any of this is normal?
Oh God, none of this is normal. I suppose at the end of the day, we just want to be happy. So if you're happy with them, then sure, why not? Although you know, people talk about you, right? I mean, the strange behaviors.
Well, people talk about you, and you tend to ignore them, don't you?
I suppose I do, but I am in a position that I don't need to care so much. You, as a noble house, I mean, you, of course, anyone beneath you, you don't need to care about, but the other nobles, I mean, any social sway is quite important, don't you think?
I was the second-born son of a banker. That's it.
Well,
And those people that I surround myself with, they're good people. Better than we deserve. You might consider doing the same.
she looks at the two guards and at the front of the door. You kind of see her eyes drifting back and forth for a moment. Can I tell you a secret?
I just told you I was a time traveler. I think you can tell me about whatever you'd like. It either won't be relevant or I'm a complete loon.
Well, I don't see why I can't be both, right? She kind of leans in close a little bit and then whispers to you, "These two, Orem and Vinali, these are like my fathers, truly. I mean, my real dad is he's a blowhard, but these two, lowborn as they may be, are my best friends. I get it. Just, you gotta keep up appearances, you know."
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're not careful, you'll be ostracized from your family and framed for some terrible crime.
Got him.
Boss, I need you to take psychic
Fucking
damage, please.
Flick his
Well.
awkward.
Ready.
I think trying too hard might do just the same.
Perhaps you're right. We're gonna cut from here for a second to do another round around the room here. What is Kaelinor doing now? Have you found yourself an objective?
I'm trying to scope people out to see if the potions I did are doing anything.
Sure. I think by now I'll say it's been about 20 minutes. Several people have had drinks. You start to notice occasionally throughout the room. What is your passive insight?
Ooh, not good. Insight 11. My
Okay.
perception and investigation are great.
What's your passive perception?
16.
Okay. Come here. Cool. You start to see several people who have had these drinks, certainly acting out of character, you would assume. Several of them are overly flirtatious, let's say, and really taking it too far in some cases. However, you see those same people as they starting to get like, as a person is interested in them and they start to get a little bit handsy. Every time they touch their hands to them, it's like a static shock. Every time. Oh, dear me, so sorry. Oh, God. It's just,
Whoa.
oh, you just, oh, God.
What a combo.
Follow, and then that continues for a while. So you basically what you see is an increasing amount of horny people who every time they try to touch another person, shock them. And that is slowly spreading as more and more people have drinks.
Spectacular.
Are these posters from Ebb?
No,
these were from before.
Oh, thank fuck.
These were when we went into the time rift at Bogseth. These were just sitting around in the place that was my lab in present day because I just wanted to check it out. And I was like, if they're here, I'm gonna take them.
What have you been
Vesper
researching?
moved on?
Vesper is probably accidentally flirting with those people.
Great.
No, I don't think there really is enough. Could you stop touching me? There really. I mean, we could go look. Dude, stop.
Great. Could I have you roll me a social check?
Fuck yeah. Charisma, right?
Yep.
7.
Great. Thank you. Maeve, are you doing the same thing as before?
No. She's probably just standing there, bored. And now, like, what's going on?
You see,
Oh no.
you see a woman in a black gown with just a little bit of like red trim walk up to you. It's just like, are you as bored as I am?
Well, how bored are you?
I'm so bored. That, I didn't have a good punchline for that. She's just like, this place is, I mean, it's so fancy. It's just the worst, isn't it? I mean, look at everybody. It's just doing, and look at those folk over there are getting strangely public with their affection.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I glance at you. Where are you from?
Oh, you do it. Just someplace.
Nailed it.
Right, yes. Does someplace have a name?
Yeah. Kalpara.
Huh. not heard of Kalpara.
It's far
So-
away.
Not from Marindanor originally, then.
No.
Oh, a traveling high elf. I didn't even know there were high elves outside of Marindanor. I really should get out more.
Yep. You should.
Well, I have a proposition for you, if you don't mind. What is your name?
Mavendriel.
Mavendriel. What a coincidence. My name is Maeve. Good to meet you.
Huh?
Cool, man. That's a lovely name. I like that name.
It's quite a coincidence, isn't it? My proposition is this. I'm quite bored. You're quite bored. You see those olives on that table right there?
Mhm.
And you see, across the room, that gentleman there with the ridiculous handlebar mustache holding a glass of champagne.
Yes.
The first person to make an olive into that man's glass of champagne wins 50 golden pieces.
Opie.
All right.
Fantastic. She's gonna move over to the olives. Could I have you roll me a improvised weapon roll to hit, which I think is just the same as your unarmed strike? Is that accurate? I believe that's how that works.
Okay, I'm gonna roll physical. 1 It was 17.
21. Well, that hits the DC. Let's see if she can match you. She gets a redemption shot.
You beat that, Maeve.
She's gonna take her first shot, misses by a mile. You immediately take yours, drain it on the first try, and she's just like, okay, double or nothing. The first one to knock down one of the crystals from the chandelier with an olive.
I was having too much fun.
All right.
You're on. And we'll cut away from there as that begins. You can add 50 gold to your wallet for now. Finnan, several songs have passed. Would you like to remain in the orchestra, or would you like to move about the cabin?
I feel like there should be a timeout where they stop playing music.
Yeah, they take a brief break. Yeah, to get refreshed.
I'm gonna do that and then never
Okay.
come back.
This guy shows up late, sucks ass, and is like, well, the food's over there.
That also tracks. That also tracks.
I know how it works.
Spot on.
Well, what do you do?
I'm going to just plate stack food.
You're gonna plate stack food? What do you say? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna put food on plate and stack plate
Oh.
on top of food and plate stack food.
Okay, great.
Food in hand, plate on top.
Yes.
As
And I'm
you
gonna turn around and fall over. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm not gonna do that.
As you start stacking plates, could you give me a social check?
I'll have
Great.
it.
Thank you.
I don't like that it does that. I don't like the doubles.
Yeah, it's weird. Hopefully they fix that. It's been going through some weird growing pains, it would seem. Fantastic. Thank you much. Kinfath.
I want to talk to the woman that was talking to Maeve.
We're all gonna get
Great.
guys.
You walk up to Mavendriel?
Mavendriel.
Mavendriel and Maeve having an olive throwing contest at the chandelier above them.
I would like to come up, curtsy, and throw an olive at the chandelier as well.
Maeve looks at you and is like, is this a friend of yours?
Yes.
Indeed. My name is Kinfen. Pleasure to meet
Oh,
you.
are you dwarvish?
My aunt. Not blood related, simply an aunt.
I like to think that you broke accent as you talked.
Well, very well. I suppose you can join in on a little game here. First one to knock on a crystal from the chandelier.
Deal. But my terms. Should I hit that chandelier, you owe me a dance.
She's gonna look over to Mavendriel and just be like, so a close friend, like very very quietly.
Kinfen will be behind you, like.
Peek out and be like, what do you mean by that?
I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, but you don't want to dance with him.
Not particularly.
Right. She's just gonna lean over, looking at Kimpath and go, taken care of.
Thank you.
I have changed the terms of our agreements.
Yes, go on.
Should I win, I will leave you alone. Should I lose, well, you must leave me alone.
It is a win-win.
She's gonna go. Very well, Kinvin. And our double or nothing is still on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And start chucking olives again.
What do I roll?
All of you can roll me an unarmed strike.
An
Oh, that's
unarmed
not
strike?
fair for the monk.
Yeah, what the?
Well, it's improvised weapon.
I don't know which one it took.
The whole chandelier comes down.
25.
But then,
Let's see. Okay. We've been here. What was Maeve's roll?
6.
Oof.
Ow!
2. And then Kinfath, what was yours?
25.
25.
So Pete got it first. I don't lose my money.
I think you and Maeve both whiff shots in a row. Immediately following that, just like a bullet, an olive flies through the air and like smashes several crystals down from the chandelier. They come crashing down to the ground loudly. And several people are going to turn and look at the three of you. Can I have you all roll me a social check?
But then,
This is good for me. Surprisingly good for me. 18, apparently.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. Things are actually looking good for you guys. As you see, at this point, between the horniness and the shocking, and the orchestra is not playing very well, and now things are breaking, and there's a weird guy stacking plates in the corner, people are starting to get a little bit uncomfortable here. Like, you're definitely noticing the vibe change. Willow, you are searching for keyholes.
Yes, I would like to be a bit intelligent about it.
Okay.
I would probably expect that this key is an important enough key to be on the lookout for some sort of grand door, like something with like that's really well made, designed,
Sure.
I would also probably be going along and like just opening the door first and closing it to see if it's not locked.
Right.
And I'd probably start going about the estate like I was
Sure.
a lost kid, if you would, looking for something somewhere.
As you do, could you make me a stealth check?
Yes. Close my calculator. And yes, I use a calculator because I'm stupid.
Well,
No comment.
That is a 33.
A 33?
Yes.
what
Goddamn.
the fuck?
Yeah, you make your way through this this estate completely unseen by roving guards, trying to keep people away from rooms that they shouldn't be. And with that expert stealth, could you also roll me an investigation check? And I'll let you do it with advantage because you're choosing to be smart about it.
Thank God. Oh, I can add +2 to it too. Pog. Okay. So first roll is first roll is a 19. Let me write that down. And the next one is 16. So the 19, and I'm gonna add the +2 to it just because I wanna freaking find this thing, and I
Great.
probably won't roll higher on investigation than that. So
Sure.
so for 21.
I'm going to say with a 21. Very good. You diligently check every door you can possibly find, every lockbox, every wardrobe, and it does not seem to fit anything in this house. However, with your 21, you move into Joffrey's room, where you do find nothing in here unlocks with that key, but you do see a note that seems to have been sent along with this key in a letter, where it says the newly built prison should be ready in the next day or two. This is for you and for your guards, we shall say, end quote.
Interesting. I would immediately think to get this information to Azrael. So I would probably make my way out while maybe taking something from the room that looks kind of cool.
Sure. You see a dueling blade left in a scabbard by the door. Quite fancy, quite adorned. This would be a now I can't remember what they're called. The usual bard weapon? Rapier, yes. A +1 rapier.
Oh, sick. Awesome. Yeah, I will. Will be like, oh, this is important. Turn around, and then like spot the sword on where it's hanging from or being displayed, and I'll just like walk over to it, grab it, look at it, be like, wow, this is nice. I'll put it away.
And mine now.
And I will make my way back to the party and not go directly to Azrael because I don't want to be super obvious about anything.
Remember, we're telepathically linked.
We can think it. Yeah.
Oh, that changes everything. Reminder. You. Oh God. Okay. So you guys are all doing your thing right now, and all of a sudden, you hear Willa be like, "Oh man, this key's actually important. I should get it to Azrael." And so she'll think that, and you guys will hear it, and she'll turn around and see the sword and be like, "Ooh, that's a shiny sword." And she'll take it, she'll put it in pocket, and she'll like, "It's mine now." Hey guys, I got a key to newly made prison, and it was for it was delivered to the man.
Joffrey.
Joffrey. Joffrey. I remember Joffrey because Game of Thrones.
Right.
The keys for him and the new prison. I have it in my possession. What we do with that information, I'll leave up to you, Ezreal. I'm coming back to the party. I got some really cool stuff.
I just want to point out, because it's been said several times, Azrael is
Yes.
the name. Azrael.
Azrael.
It's been years.
Ezreal.
Azrael.
Listen, Will is new, all right?
Riley's not. Oh
you
yeah.
have something you want to say?
Oh yeah. After hearing that, Vesper in a group of obviously horny people that keep touching him and others, and he's telling a story, goes,
Oh, actually, rain check. I have to go. You guys have fun though.
Oh, okay. Are you sorry.
Stop tou-
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab two people's hands and touch them together, and then walk away.
Fantastic. You step away. Let's get back to Azrael for a second here. Still in the room with Princess Harmony. You have just got this message. Do you change course?
I'll say to the princess. I think I'm gonna head over to the Zelandrius house. They have a gala going on, and quite frankly, this music is awful. I don't know who that
Is bad, isn't
liar boy is. It's awful.
Truly. I mean, whoever that boy is needs to be fired immediately.
The punch was awful.
I didn't try it, thankfully.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I wouldn't.
I appreciate the warning.
I don't suppose you'd want to come with. Frankly, I'm not a suitor. I have no interest. Could just be fun.
I think that does sound like fun. At least having a good night with someone not fawning over me the whole time.
And if I could ask a favor.
Depends on the favor.
Don't take me so seriously. None of it's true. Just having a good time.
Very well. Azrael, if that is your real name. I shall be off then. And I shall see you there.
I will see you shortly.
And you see Princess Harmony stand up. She leaves this room. Her two guards flank her on either side as she leaves this party.
Fireball.
The
like to think
whole
that-
place goes crazy. Active shooter.
Whoa. Willow would probably go out of her way at this point to approach Azrael.
Yeah, maybe I'm rejoining the party. Kind of heading towards the door, maybe.
And I would give you the key and say, if we think Luther's in a prison, we got the key.
Good to know. What did that note say exactly? I'm sorry,
It was.
Did you say there was a note through the link?
Oh.
Yes.
Then I would ask what the links or the letter said.
DM insert here what exactly the
No,
note
go
said.
ahead. What did it say?
No, I player don't.
It said, Joffriel.
Good enough. Joffrey. Yeah.
Joffrier.
It's like if he had his own airline in Game of Thrones.
Willow will be it was to Joffrier, something about a new prison just being finished or something, and the key was for him and his guards. There was quotations specifically.
Gotcha. Okay. What all did you take? You said there was a shiny sword. I assume that's gone now. What all did you take?
Azrael, you think that I would take something?
Yes.
Some gold, a watch, the sword. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd pull it out and show you that.
You realize
We
where I
were-
come
Make me
from.
a
I was
social check.
We were trying to cause a stir, weren't we?
No.
I need a social check from Willa.
No skipping over that.
What?
He pulled out a sword. I need a social
No,
check
I
from
did
Willa.
not. No, I said I would pull it out.
Okay.
I said I would pull it out.
Okay. Fine.
Pulls it in.
I thought that was RP. I thought it was. I would pull out the sword.
Yeah.
No, I would not pull out. I said in character to Azrael as well.
You gotta
I
keep
would
up
pull the
appearances,
sword.
man. I'd kick your ass right here.
You dare pull a blade on me, sir?
Keep in mind, Willa is currently disguised as a child.
That's okay. Pull the sword on me. I don't know what you want.
Kill the
It is in
I will throw you
character,
through
but
time.
you don't look like that character.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe we can use the key, this information, and go back to your source and ask the right questions and get this done.
Sure. I was headed back over there for a drink anyway. So, where is everybody here?
Can be.
And walking over with 3 plates stacked on top of each other. Hands one to Kinpath. Hands one to Kalinor. Hands one to himself.
What are you handing us?
I found food.
I will inspect
Thanks.
to see if there's a black eel one.
I think the food here is even more disturbing in its fanciness. In the way that it is a caricature of the other place, it is just fancy food that is terrible.
I will not eat it. I will throw it in the trash immediately upon being handed to me and inspected.
Can I perception check the party to see if people are following the princess's lead?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Hopefully it takes the better of those two. 17.
Great. You see, with your current social sabotage score, yes, actually, many people, and it's happening slowly because nobody wants to look like they're following anybody else out, or it was somebody else's idea, or they don't want to be noticed doing it. So it's happening kind of one at a time. But yeah, you are seeing people leave this party.
Before we leave, can I make a check to see if there's any people reacting to the nausea potion that I put in that concoction?
Yes, you can. Actually, that's exactly what I was about to say next.
Sick.
Before that, though, I'm gonna cut back to Mavendriel. How is Mavendriel reacting in this time to all the messages and stuff? Have you left this situation already?
No. She'd wait till they we're all together to say bye and stuff. But if there's
She says, I think then she'll notice you looking over at all the rest of them and be like, so you're off then?
What I didn't hear.
You're off then?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, I know you're traveling, but if you're ever back in Merenlenor, come by my shop. And she's going to hand you a little business card. It's just got a little bakery on it, but it also specifically, because there's no phone numbers here, has her address. It's like, come buy some. She's going to leave the area.
Walks to friends.
Fantastic. with everybody together, and a new key and plan in mind, as everybody headed back to the Zolandris estate.
Gotta find my mystery lover.
Fantastic. You all make your way back over there. It's just a quick walk, yes?
Are people throwing up?
Right. I meant to say this. After that card is handed to you, you see Maeve step to the corner of the room, hold her face a little bit, hold her chest, and then throw up on the floor.
Oh, no.
As that happens, several others see it and are pushed over the edge, and you see a cascade of people vomiting all over the floor in the Scala room. And it is the perfect cue to get the hell out of there.
Mission accomplished.
We did it.
Wow. This party sucked.
Now it is.
Fantastic. You make your way back over to the Zolandris house. Azrael, could I have you make me a perception check, please? 18. Fantastic. On the way up the main path towards the front doors, you see walking around the left end of the house. Hold on. You see your mother, Alaria, walking with Othimir. How do you react?
Probably freeze in his tracks for a second. Deer in a headlight. I can tell you what's going on in his head right now, and it's kind of he's never wanted to approach somebody more, but he knows he shouldn't. And I think that he is, while not literally crying, he feels like he wants to, because he knows he almost can't. Like it wouldn't. I think he is still battling with this experience that he's had with things just not changing. Like no matter what he does right now, the outcome will be the same, and that is is resignment a word?
Yeah.
Resignation.
Resignation?
Nah, that's the word. That's the.
I think it's a really solemn resignation to the fact that he cannot do anything meaningful in this moment.
I think as you're stood frozen there, you see Elaria look up for just a moment, like gets the feeling she's being watched and glances your direction, and then offers a kind wave before going back to her conversation with Othimir.
Is Azrael there?
You don't see Azrael here. You assume he must be around somewhere, but not a member of this conversation right now.
It's got to be like level 1, right? I've got to disintegrate for him.
Wouldn't that be
Nice.
something?
Just see what happens.
The second it hits, I just vanish.
Easy.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Mr.
1 disintegrate.
Mr. Kalen or Mr. I don't.
But I'm not feeling so good.
when-
Yeah, I think that's all I got right now. I think I'm gonna head into the party.
Cool. I think probably everybody notices him stop and stare for a while, so that's probably something you all can comment on later. But yeah, you make your way into the party. It isn't long before you find Nilayran moving about the party, this time arm in arm with Zoriel II.
Do I see the princess here?
You do. You see her trying to find her bearings in a smaller, less, no VIP room here, but having guards. In Spy Kids 2, how the president's daughter is dancing, but
Yes.
she's just surrounded by guards. Like, that's basically what's happening here. Yeah, she is here, and Nilayran looks very pleased, and she notices you walking.
I'll message Nilayran and say, a done deal then.
She will be put off for a second at the message, and then realize who it's coming from, and then be like, meet me in the smoking room. Through the message return.
I'll turn to the group and say, I'm gonna go meet Nilayran. Suppose anybody's welcome to join, though I feel 7 people walking up the stairs in to meet with her might draw suspicion. Maybe 1, maybe 2 extra, if we think. Or you can all stay down here.
You were the only one who spoke to her about this last time. Unless you feel like you need support.
That's
She's just
fine.
talking to you.
Okay. I'll return when I'm done then. And I'll jaunt off.
You make your way over to that room. In the meantime, Kinfath, you see a forlorn woman standing. Ad has been watching the door all night. She sees you enter.
In better
and is trying
clothes than
really hard to
before.
play it cool. Yeah, far more well dressed.
I'd probably walk up as Kinfeth, of course. Like a sunset on a spring day. A welcome sight you are to me, madame. And I'll bow and kiss her hand.
Like landfall after a long trek at sea. An equally welcome sight, my lord.
What are you doing after this?
No, you know what? She'll go. She will put her drink down. You want to get out of here?
Where are we going?
I live like 2 blocks away.
Let's go. Kinfeth
Excellent.
will leave the party. And he doesn't use magic, but if he could, he would sever that mental link, baby. You know what I mean?
Great.
Oh,
Kinfeth
no.
is gone for now.
Fade to black, fade to black, fade to black.
Yeah,
fade to black.
wait, that scene is over. Brian, do you have
You're
something?
going to a smoking room. That's where you were meeting up.
Clearly.
No, not you.
Yes.
Azrael.
I
Okay,
believe.
cool. No camera cut. Goes to the glass on the ground. Vesper picks it up and walks to the smoking room because he's gonna go smoke anyway.
Great.
So when you get there, I'm already there.
Yeah, Vesper's just in. The rest of you who are out in the lobby, you see a man lean on a table, and immediately get back up, and you see that his arm is bleeding as he has just crunched into broken glass hidden underneath the tablecloth. Now, Azrael, you enter this room. Shortly thereafter, Nilairin enters the room, still in tow with Zoriel II.
Awkward.
This is the man then, yes? All right. My wife told me all about your little dastardly deal. Go on then.
Go on with what?
Nilairin is going to be like, so then yes, we do owe you a bit of information, I do believe. What are you interested in knowing?
Me and this group. I'm gonna look over to the one smoking and.
Hey, you pass that, my good man. Says the guy sitting on the couch next to you.
Oh, but of course!
I'm absolutely zooted. Indubitably.
We are after a man named Luther. If you know any.
I am familiar indeed. A high elf of his own made his way into our defenses and was very quickly apprehended by the Toleran. I named this group. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Well, that's funny. I thought that branding was much better than this.
I swear I named this group. Anyway, quickly apprehended by the Toleran guards. There's a new prison. We hadn't had a prison before, and well, depending on how this goes, we may not have to. But hidden at the end of the very end of the canal, there is a small grate you can find with a keyhole for special key holders. I do have one that I could lend to you, assuming it comes back. Although I imagine a espionado like yourself could find a way through a locked door.
We already have one.
Why should I not be surprised? Yeah. And she says, very well then. Although I should warn you, I do not have the sway to have them stand down. They all are all Toleran employed, and I don't imagine once you're in the inside that they're going to be entirely friendly. So do be warned.
The Toleran family. Oh, it was. It was. I'm gonna butcher this, even though I just corrected Riley. Geoffrier, right?
Yes, indeed.
Does he run that, or does his father?
He does not. It is the Iron Scales. That's what they're called. Bartholomew, the second son.
I see that now.
And of course his wife Eliana, she, my lord, that woman, she could absolutely take any one of those guards, and probably several at a time.
Would you be able to put a word in for us?
I can let them know you're coming, but I cannot guarantee anything.
Do they allow visitors often? I mean,
They've never allowed a visitor before. This prisoner was finished, or this prison was finished last week. It's not even officially open yet. It has
Oh.
but one prisoner.
How many guards do you know?
Oh, 5 or 6?
About what level would you say they are?
That's a great question. I don't know how to quantify
Novice,
that in.
adept,
I-
masterful, grandmasterful. I'm kidding. I'm stretching.
Diamond
It's
3.
I jest. I jest.
I should say the iron scale. Iron scales are quite well trained.
Okay. Well, don't go making random deals with people. He'll say ominously towards his brother that doesn't know he's his brother.
I just had a wonderful idea, dearest. I must be off. And Zoriel leaves.
Yeah, I was gonna be leaving anyway.
Fantastic. With your new information, you head out. Does Vesper follow?
Yeah, if Shorty is sticking behind for an awkward amount of seconds, I'm gonna leave my zooted friend in the circular but a fourth of its left out table at the restaurant by himself. And I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, "Damn, you're kazooted McBong lady, my lord." Does she... I drop it on the floor.
She'll grab it
Okay.
as it starts to fall from your hand. Huh.
Yeah, and then you know.
And she's gonna walk to the couch and join your zooted friend.
Good night, Lord Malate.
Fantastic. The two of you rejoin the party. Dan Skinfath. Well, what do the rest of you do?
I'll telepathic link tell people that there's a prison with one occupant, suspecting it's Luther, at the end of the canal, guarded by 5 or 6 adept guards.
And the
All right, let's
hostess
go
is
kill him.
blasted.
I think Willow would just position herself and to get ready to leave whenever the group decides to head that way. So.
Sure.
All right.
I want to stop by the princess's guard real quick, just because
Sure.
I told her that I would be here. Just probably meander up and then maybe a nice little wave through the wall of guards.
She will wave back and be like, "If you're off, then, my lord, I shall see you in the future."
I can't wait.
And she goes back to dancing.
And I will join the group.
Great. If everybody's ready to head out, Azrael certainly knows where the canal leads, has seen this city plenty of times in his life, and that canal has not changed. You make your way down to the lowest levels of Marin Lenore, right along the water, and we're walking along that path. When you come across a grate that is certainly newer than the rest of the grates that are down here. If anybody knew what they were looking for, it would stand out like a sore thumb, but thankfully not many people come all this way down here. You do see it has sort of an arcane shimmer to it, but it also has a keyhole.
Oh, Willow, you said you had that key, right? Or did you give it to me above the table?
I gave it to you. Yeah.
Then I'll produce a key. And I'll... What's up?
maybe with an arcane shimmer, I'm just gonna try to dispel magic here real quick.
Sure.
Just in case.
Yeah, I think you do so, and you see the shimmer disappear.
Cool.
I'll. Thank you, Galenor. I didn't even think about it.
No problem.
I'll insert the key into the keyhole, and then as I go to turn the key, before I finish the motion, opening the unlocking it and opening the grate, I'll turn to the group real quick and just say, I'd appreciate if whatever happens, we can keep this Luther alive for even a short period of time. I would like a few minutes here when we're done. I would just appreciate if we didn't, I guess, kill him and drop the...
Fracture.
Oh, did that not come through?
No.
Is our Luke still here?
Yeah, he's falling off.
Am I back? I had to step away. I'm sorry.
Are you?
No.
All right. I didn't think I would be, but good to know.
He has
Price
a
of
lot of
greatness, my friend.
movement speed.
Kinfrath has a lot of dexterity.
Dick charity. Sorry.
Good God. Does anybody have any responses to what Azrael said?
I think Willow would be curious and ask, why? Is there particular question you need to
Ivy,
ask?
if you need to cough, you can just do it. It looks like you're struggling. Okay.
I said not to drink the punch.
Because this is a place I can't come back to, Willow.
Okay.
Does it have anything to do with that lady you were crushing on in the parking lot? We all saw that. We were like walking across the bridge, and you were like, and we were like,
You'd hear me laugh and all.
it's
Azrael
like
say,
30 seconds.
my mother, yeah.
Oh man.
Good reaction. Good.
I mean,
And with that, I'm going to cast Gift of Alacrity on myself and open the grate.
Great. You open that, and you see a small, narrow, like 1x1 style, less than 5 feet staircase headed down. Doesn't seem to be going particularly far. Maybe 10-20 feet downward. And you see light at the bottom.
I'm going.
I'll
Great.
go right after him.
Willow?
I kind of need to get going.
I'm wrapping it up right now.
IRL.
Don't you worry.
Okay. Sorry, and thank you.
there's light at the end of the tunnel. We have to go.
I'll follow. I mean, yeah, we're
I'm gonna drive
We're
Willa down
booking
the
it.
tunnel like a wheelbarrow.
You make your way down there. And when it levels out, you see a guard facing away from you towards a locked room on the other side, where you do in fact see a Luther, and several other guards sitting about or standing about the area, well armed. This guard who's facing away from you turns to greet you all, and Azrael, you immediately recognize Fefefriel Fenyor. He says, "I'm sorry, can I help you?" And that is where we will end this week.
Oh
disintegrate.
boy, could you have?
If I-
Yeah.
Cinema.
If I kill this guy right now, does my last character get his dad back?
No, but
Fuck
also
you.
don't worry about it.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
Kailanor's just like, I don't know where the fuck this is coming from,
but I hate this guy for some reason.
I'll
But
kill
fuck
you
this
a third
fucking
time,
fuck.
motherfucker.
Yep. Oh, this is fucked up, man.
Dude, Kinfath is getting laid.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Let's
10 out of 10.
go.
You know, earlier today, roughly 1 p.m.,
Huh?
Foster said to me, I think you're really going to like this session tonight, Theo. And I said, Kinfeth? And he said, no, Theo Garcia. I think he's going to like this session. And here we are.
I hope you liked it.
I did.
That's fucked up, man.
And
I've been.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who is that guy?
Fefeferal Friend you
Oh.
know, was one of the 4 pillars of villainy of last campaign, basically. Kalina was the main villain, and she had 4 underlings, and he was one of those.
This dude we
he the first
killed
one?
on like episode 4 and thought we were doing awesome and whatever because he killed Darian's parents and was a dick and overthrowing all of the army from the inside. And it turns out we released Soul's power back onto Kalina to make her more powerful. We gave her one of the 4 Dragon Balls.
Okay, thanks.
We fucked him up too.
True. I
Pretty
Like caved his chest in, no mercy.
Oh
It was
yeah,
bad.
we caved his chest in.
I fainted in front of him. But I was the one who found him. So fuck off.
I put a hammer through his rib cage.
That is famously the same encounter where
Yes.
Theo turned back from an owl when he was in the rafters and jumped down. Well, tried to climb down a rope, failed, and fell down.
correct.
And
Damn it!
boom, slammed through the floor of a balcony with his axe, and everybody fell through.
That's true.
Young Thor does have heavy Gibby energy, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's our king.
He is. There was a lot of growth.
Not even just our king by trial by combat.
Yes. It was objectively rigged. Like multiple ways. But yes.
Yeah.
True.
What were you gonna say, rather?
I was just gonna say that I'm always in this constant state of like, when do I go about thieving as Willa? And I'm always trying to keep a mental note out for like proper times to do it, not to just do it willy-nilly to pull people away from what's happening. And it just so happened that like tonight was just like the perfect opportunity to do it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was a
So
lot of fun.
I
It was
mean,
cool. Like I'm always like, man, I shouldn't be doing this right now. I shouldn't be doing this right now.
No,
and then,
you
like,
should.
The opportunity just like presented itself. Doors open wide, and I was like, okay, I'm doing it.
what a time to get a
It was
29,
fun.
by the way. Like, holy shit.
True. Yeah,
Yes.
of all
yes.
people.
Yeah.
How much harder would this episode have been without seeming?
Well, so if you didn't have seeming, a lot of other things would have happened beforehand. But my inevitable plan, my original plan was for Nalaran to find you guys and be like, "You're a bunch of weirdos. Go sabotage my lady."
Mission accomplished. You can't stop us no matter how good we look.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And before any further talk, because I know Riley has to get out of here, I would like to discuss